And we are live. EJ Boxing live here, boy. What's going on, people, man? Let me see what this game's saying. Let's get this game cracking, boy. Let me see. So Boston's up 3. Toronto dismissed with the ball. Who was that? Kyle Lowry, Jaylen Brown to the basket. Smart. Who that? Oh, Boston hit the ball. The ball went over. Who that? Brown. Yeah, Boston already started like 2-2. Boston, they had a chance to finish the game, and you saw how that went. You saw how that went, boy. So let me see what we're gonna do here. So, boy, we're looking forward to this. There you go, Siakam. Let me see what Siakam will do. He'll do so, driving, off his leg, boy. Thinking too much, Siakam, boy. He needs to. Siakam, they done a really good job of giving Siakam trouble, so he needs to step up. And then how you look at Van Bleek and Larry been playing well. Another layup. Who's that, bro? That Kimbo? Yeah, Kimbo Walker does layup. Van Bleek's got the ball right now. Kicks it to Paul, to the Gasol. Van Bleek's got the ball. What are they going to do here? Crossover. Gasol. Mark Gasol, in it. Who's got the ball? Anunoby? And a free. Yep. Hey, OG Anunoby. They needed that basket. Toronto control. Hey, listen, they're the defending champions. They can hang, bro. And a foul on the floor, I think. It's out, foul on the floor. Van Bleek getting the foul. Early foul. Referees be calling some easy stuff, man. When you see where everyone's at. No one's in. Let's get it. I don't even need. What's the point having the one on TV? It's so slow. One on TV is slow, man. Oh man, let's be slow. Stuff on TV is slow. Purpose, man. Boy, YG's already picked Boston. So we're gonna see YG. We're gonna see. Jaylen Brown crossover. Foul. Van Bleek, that's 2 quick fouls. Ooh, that's not good, man. Can't let him in foul trouble. 2 quick fouls. What's this here? Kyle Lowry. Ooh, good defense. I hit the corner of the post, didn't it? Yeah, now is this like the NFL, Brian? You're an NFL guy. Do they each get like a tackle on that, but not a solo tackle? You know, that's not a solo. Series is tied up 2-2 apiece, boy. I would be all right with that. Let me drop the link for them guys anyway. So them guys can jump in. So you guys can jump in. What's up, YG? Invite. So to jump in. Yo, talk some basketball, boy. Toronto got the defending champions. They better step up because otherwise this game is gonna be a long ass game, boy. Great screen there by Kyle Lowry to get Anunoby open. He's right at the rim and misses. There you go. But stays in the battle here. Jump in, boys. Not sure that should have been a jump ball. Not sure people had it at the same time, but press the link. So Anunoby and Brown will jump in. Brad Stevens commenting to us about the defensive. Yeah, Brad Stevens is mind out. Brad Stevens will mind out. His job's on the chopping block. You know, it's the players don't get blamed for that. It's always the coaches. Coach, you need the coach to get them over the hump. Yeah, Boston gets some easy points. And Boston up 9-3. They ain't playing around, bro. It don't matter, man. Yo, the mouse. I'm telling you, Raptors gonna give him that knockout punch. Marc Gasol needs to take some threes right there. Who's that? Larry versus the center. Tice. There you go. OG Abenobi. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Kimball. Oh, what's that? Offensive foul. Tatum legit the star of the Boston Celtics, though. When they brought over Hayward, they thought Hayward would probably be the star. Him and Kyrie, but it wasn't to be, boy. Kyrie, man, I don't know why anyone even puts money on Kyrie. Waste of time. Man, what's that noise? Where's that noise coming from? Damn, it's some music. Damn. Oh, okay, it's coming from here. 1 second. Let me get rid of that music here, boy. That music is loud, boy. There you go. I don't know why they got music. There you go. There you go. I got the live scoring as well. I was like, yo, what's that, bro? Okay. There you go. 11-5. Larry. Oh, you got to score that, man. You really got in it. Work so hard to get in the paint. You got to put that up, man. Sometimes, yeah, when you get 2 fouls, usually they sit you. Van Vliet needs to be sitting. Got 2 fouls already. Hey, Coach Nick Nurse has done very good, yeah. You never think, yeah, Coach Nick Nurse come out of the British basketball league to coach the NBA finals, be an NBA champion. You work hard at something, you never know where you can get. Well, I'll tell you that for real. You never know. Let me see anyone's here. Is everyone jumping? Nope. It's quiet. It is quiet here on the front. Quiet. What is this, guys? Let me see these guys, man. These guys is quiet, man. Everyone's making bare noise, but let me call these guys. B Marsh, Kyle. You think they'd be like backing me up on this thing, innit? You know I ain't go. I'll probably fall asleep at some point, man. Let me call these guys. Where's Jalik? Jalik the leader. Dwayne, Jalik, all of them disappeared. Who that? Oh, that Phil? That you, Phil?
What up?
Yo, what's up, Phil, bro? You on camera, boy, Phil? What's up, bro? Hey, what's going on with the Houston Rockets, bro? What's up with the Houston, bro? What's going on?
Last night, man, you know, we had a chance to kind of crawl back in it, but man, you know, they just didn't, you know, they got too much in the hole in the beginning of the game, man.
The Lakers, I ain't gonna like Houston is serious. They got some serious firepower, bro. But if
everybody hitting on all cylinders, man, it'll go down.
Yeah.
You know, we just gotta. But again, Russ played bad earlier in the first half, man. He was turning the ball over too much, man. Anytime Russ come out doing that shit, bro, it don't ever be good.
Yeah, 100%. You know how that. One second.
It don't ever be good when Russ come out playing bad, bro.
Yeah, for real. But even saying that, bro, Harden was balling, bro.
Yeah, Harden gonna ball. They can't hold him.
Eric Gordon, balling. That is start.
Yeah, Gordon, man, I like Gordon, but you know, I've been liking Gordon though. You know, that's been my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know the thing is, I just looking at it like I said to myself, bro, the Houston, they are a real piece. I mean, people say like LeBron had it easy in the East, but bro, listen, that Houston team, if you can be that Houston team, that's saying something, bro. They have firepower, bro. They are built like with D'Antoni. They they gonna stay in the game because they can hit threes, they space the floor. But I think Lakers have to slow the game down and put it to their bigs, and that's the only way they gonna win that game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they just get a ball to AD and he play in the post, man, he ought to go for 36 a game, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, and LeBron gonna get his, so you know, I just don't know what the deal is with these cats, man.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, bro, they done a good, like, the thing Houston are always there, bro. They're always, I don't know, man. If they can't get through the thing, I think they're saying D'Antoni might get chopped, bro. They can't get over the hump. They're gonna get rid of D'Antoni. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, what do you think about this game tonight, though, man? This is 2-2 series. Who you got, man? I already picked Toronto already. Who you got?
Man, yeah. Come on, man. You know already. We both said we got Toronto going all late.
Yeah, for real, man. They got the best.
Yeah, they messed up. They messed up when they let them hit their shot. It's over. Now they got their confidence back, bro. It's over.
Yeah,
it's done, bro.
Yeah, think he needs to step up though, bro. What's his name? Again? Siakam, bro. Still playing like a scrub.
Siakam, he's been struggling a little bit.
He still plays like a scrub, man. Still plays like a scrub, man. Like he just plays like this guy's an all-star. Like that's why I picked him, you know. I was like, yo, this guy's coming into his own. This guy's gonna emerge as like a real emerge as a superstar. But bro, since the spotlight's on him, this guy's shy back, bro. He don't want it. Van Bleek and Larry, they real on it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I thought B-Marsh would have come over here. Oh shit, nah. Houston, Boston extend the lead with Marcus Smart, man. They started off where they left in game 1, 14-5, bro. They ain't fucking around, man. They real freaking nasty with this shit. Let's see what we're gonna do. Second crossover. Oh, good pass. Marc Gasol. Oh, Mark, you're weak, bruv. That was weak. Come on. Smart got the ball free. Smart missed. Tatum got the rebound. Here comes Kimber Walker. Oh, try to pass it. Marc Gasol. There you go. Dives. Loose ball. Here comes Kyle Lowry. Oh, he cuts into the lane. What are you going to do? Yo, he keeps probing. What are you going to do, son? Yeah, YG done disappear, bro.
Yo, YG gone.
Yeah, YG just disappeared, man. He out here trying to me and him arguing over some bullshit. We arguing over Steve Kerr, yeah. He said Steve Kerr was an assistant for the San Antonio Spurs. I goes, no, he wasn't. Yo, who that? Is that Jalik?
Marsh, what's happening?
Oh, there you go. There he is. I was wondering where you at, bro. I knew you gonna come on, bro. See, we got Houston. We got Houston.
What's up with you, Phil? What's up? Ain't too much, man. Say no. I know you going for your Rockets.
Yeah. B-Marsh, bro. B-Marsh is back on it. What's that crackling sound, bro? What are you doing? You on your phone?
No, I'm not. I ain't doing nothing. I even turned my TV all the way down.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then. Hey, so
you know something?
You know the Raptors are gonna do you tonight. They're gonna do you dirty tonight, right?
Nah, we winning this one.
You think so? You thought you had the series, son. What happened? What happened, B-Marsh?
I said we gonna win in 7.
I hear that, but what happened in game 3?
Game 3, we got outplayed by Kyle Lowry, Siakam, and Van Bleek.
Who hit the shot though? It was OG. It was OG though.
Oh, you mean in game 3? Yeah. In game 3, it was OG. That was just a bad defensive breakdown, man.
He said play zone. Why he say play zone?
I don't know why the fuck you play zone. Zone.
Yeah.
Zone is a kind of defense that leaves shooters open.
Yeah, it does. And you listen to this, right? I'm saying if you don't win this game, I think he might be sacked, bro. I mean, what do you think?
Who? The Celtics coach?
Yeah. What do you think? If they lose this series, what do you think?
He ain't going nowhere. He's going to be a Celtics coach for like 20 years, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be here for a long time. Like Popovich.
But how you gonna lose the bloody real? Okay, all right.
The series ain't over, man. I still think it's gonna go 7.
Yeah, but that's a big deal. I think the Celtics are still struggling from that shit, bro. I mean, you up now. You up now, but you ain't comfortable, bro. I can tell you that right now.
Not until we win tonight, and even if we win tonight, we ain't comfortable. Whoever wins Game 5 wins the series.
That's what everyone says. I don't necessarily believe that, but they're saying that statistically, the numbers always like favor that. I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
That's just from watching playoffs over the years. Most times when you win Game 5, that's a pivotal game.
Yeah. Heartbreaker, bro. I'm glad you're here though, because you're about to see your Celtics go down, bro.
You ain't going to lose.
Yeah. Boston gonna go down, bro.
We gonna win this one.
I lie. Me and Phil got the thing.
Y'all need it. Y'all damn sure need it, bro.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, we're gonna win this one. We need this.
Nah,
losing 3 in a row, we can't afford to do that.
that's what's up. Let me add Kyle. I think Kyle was a jump in as well. Let me add Kyle. Boy, we gonna make this a party, bro. This NBA, it's been some great games, man. This has been some great, oh my, quality games, man. I'm telling you, like real the boxing.
Kicked him in the face.
Hey, you see what happened to Ugas yesterday? They tried to rub that Ugas yesterday, bro. On the Saturday. Ugas.
Yeah, he won every round, man.
Every round, bro. Like every round. You see that, Phil?
Because it was kind of a mismatch.
Oh, it was
still close.
Yo, I don't know. What is it with these Mexicans, man? What is it with these Mexicans? They be like, I don't know what it is, man. That's some real messed up shit, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Or is it Cuba? Or is it they got some hatred against Cubans or something like that?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That's crazy. America's crazy, bro.
Because I thought he beat Porter.
Oh yeah.
Yo, yeah. It was a close fight.
Oh yeah. The robbery.
Oh,
I thought he beat him 7-5.
Okay, but the thing
OG got flushed on by Jaylen Brown on your head.
No man, why'd you man?
Why'd you had?
Yo, real basketball don't play until the second half. I'm not even caring about the first half. It's the second half of the game. That's what I'm talking about.
If the second half, it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, whatever, man. That's what everyone said. I thought the game was done, bro. Everyone thought they were gonna get they're done for. Even Milwaukee came back, bro. They got one game in.
Yeah, man. Middleton balled out, man.
Oh yeah, he balled, bro. For real.
Middleton one-on-one game is better than goddamn Jaylen Brown. Why you do that, man?
Why
Jesus Christ.
B must be.
You see that dunk?
Nah, I ain't see it yet. I was trying to add the Kyle. I'll see it in a sec. He must be on. I knew B Mars gonna come. He couldn't help himself. B must like yo.
I got home probably about 20 minutes ago.
All right, the Clippers. What do you think the Clippers though, bro? The Clippers looking shaky out here.
Yeah, I think they'll win tonight.
Y'all think so? Denver's serious, bro. Like Denver's can ball, man. Denver can ball. They
got Murray.
Oh, what about
balled out in the first round? But only Donovan Mitchell could bring that out of Jamal Murray to make him drop 50 points at least twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do that against the Clippers. He gonna go back to same old Lamar Murray. I said Lamar Murray. Sorry, Jamal Murray averaging 18 points per game, which is good because that's who he is. But when he played against Utah, he was playing out of his body.
I got the link. Hey, I'm gonna drop the link, yeah, because Kyle just jumped in. I'm gonna drop the link, yeah. Y'all guys jump into the live stream. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec if you can, yeah. Oh, Jalik, yeah, Jalik, yeah. Nah. Jump onto the live stream. Jalik, jump in. Phil, jump in.
Huh?
Jump into the live stream. Yeah, what up? Kyle, what's up?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah, man. You know what it is, bro. Hey, your boy Middleton. You was like, yo, man, he ain't doing nothing, man. He ain't doing nothing. Yeah, he ain't doing nothing, man. He by himself. Yo, what's up, bro? It's like, yo, the moment his man go down, the man's go down, like he on it.
Well, really, what that proved to me, honestly, is that Middleton is a better jump shooter than Giannis is. So to me, they should feature Middleton as the primary scorer. They kind of using Giannis wrong.
Yeah.
Like when they move the ball, I notice when Milwaukee moves the ball, they're a much better offensive scoring team. But when it's just relying on Giannis to do everything, once you put the wall up against him, that kind of stagnates their offense because now they don't have a rhythm. But moving the ball and featuring Middleton as the primary scorer, Giannis will be activated and be much better than what he is now. I don't like the way they run their sets.
Listen to this, right? The dude knows how to play. See, do you see how Tim Duncan plays? That's how Middleton played in that area. When you play that Dirk Lewinsky, a top of the elbow, that kind of thing, like it's very hard to do the thing, bro. Like real talk, he's more skillful at that point than thinking. He's taller than most of them guys, and you can't really overplay him because he'll go to the basket. He's more skillful. Giannis is slower. See, Giannis is if it was me and the coach, right, I'd have made Giannis go, yo, Giannis, you're gonna play like Tim Duncan on the blocks, bro. This cat
or Shaquille O'Neal or something like that.
Yeah,
he needs to be
bro,
down there primarily.
You can't running, getting the ball, running at people like a crazy man. Like that shit don't work. How that shit ain't working, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't working. B-Moss just jumped in. Yeah, B-Moss, what up, B-Moss?
But that's how they should utilize him, man. Like they should allow Eric Bledsoe to bring the ball up and feature Middleton as the primary scorer and have Giannis on the block like a Shaq or a Duncan or something like that. Because then that way you will utilize him better. Because you notice once he went out of the game, even though he scored 19 points in 11 minutes, which is outstanding, when during the crunch times of the games, all Miami doing is putting up a wall, and then that stagnates the offense because they don't have a rhythm to their offense. They don't move the ball or anything.
Quite selfish, but he's quite selfish when he plays. Like it's all consuming. You know what I mean? When he's stuck, he passed the ball, but other than that, he'll go to the basket.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He needs to be down there on like Shaq, like a skinnier Shaq. Like that's how you utilize Giannis. So that way, they can't set a defense like around the perimeter. Like he'll be down on the block already. Like all he needs to do is fight for the ball, and he'll be more effective because he's more athletic than all of the centers and power forwards in the NBA. So why not just give it to him down there instead of stagnating your offense, looking to see what he's going to do? Because he's not like a LeBron type. He doesn't facilitate at the same clip as LeBron James, or he doesn't know how to orchestrate an offense like LeBron James. So like having him bring up the ball and initiate offense is all wrong for Milwaukee. They're utilizing him wrong.
Well, he's running too much. But look at the skip. Boston got 21, Toronto got 9, bro. I mean, I picked the Raptors. Who you picking tonight, Kyle?
Well, I had the Boston Celtics going to the final, so
okay. Well,
that was my pick originally from the bubble when the bubble first started. I had the Celtics. Yeah, because I think it's going to be the Celtics in Miami, and I think that series will be a much more competitive series than this. I think Boston's going to win tonight and win Game 6. So I think it's over already. Because to me, Toronto, when they're not, you just give it to them and be like, go get me 2 points, or you know what I'm saying, go get me a bucket. They don't have that right now.
No,
Boston has Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Kemba Walker. So you got 3 options to go get you a bucket at any point. Toronto doesn't have that. When Siakam's not playing well, or Lowry or Van Fleet, those guys that they rely on, most of those guys are heavily favored on jump shots. They don't know how to really get to the basket and orchestrate offense. I think Boston is going to win this.
Yo, Jaylen Brown was playing like Tim Duncan in the high post, man. I was like, yo, bro. B-Moss, go ahead. B-Moss, what are you saying?
I think Celtics key to them going to the championships on Kemba Walker. If Kemba Walker plays well, Celtics win. You know, we lost that game, the joint where OG hit the 3. Kemba had a great game, you know, and Tatum didn't. You know what I mean? He was way off. He had 15 points, but Kemba Walker's the key, man. You know, he's the key, dog.
Hey, bro, that pass he laid in, bro. I thought the game was over, bro. That pass he laid in was amazing. I mean, that pass he laid in, he drew the defense right out and just dropped it down, dropped the most wickedest dime down, bro. I'll take him.
I saw the play the whole time, and when he turned the corner, I was hoping he will not kick it out to the perimeter.
because he had already broke 2 guys,
Yeah,
turning
that's
the
right.
on mad low. And
Yeah.
I knew once he passes one of them, it's now a floater game when you get in the paint. Get into the rack or a floater. And Tice was right there. And he dished that with his
I ain't gonna lie, as a coach, as a former coach, yeah, in that position where the thing, I would have never played zone. I don't understand that. I really didn't understand that. I was like, yo, and then he brought the tool guy in. If you bring the tool guy in to mess with the pass, yeah, then it's incompetent for the other. The thing is, when they brought the tool guy in, the tool guy never played the whole game, so he really didn't even know what was going on. You should just kept the lineup on, bro. You kept the same lineup. His IQ, the tool guy's IQ wasn't even there, bro, because he didn't even go to the ball. Like if you're that tool, yeah, you should he should have went straight to the ball. Nah, but he should have went straight to the ball, bro. Like if you're that tool, you should go straight to where the guy is. Why? If you move back, you make yourself smaller. But that pass he made was crazy, bro.
The refs did tell him to back up because he first pressed up on the line, then they told him to back up, and when he backed up, he was just.
I never heard that one before.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either, man.
I never heard that before. That's some bullshit. What are you backing up for? That's the whole point, bro. That's to put the pressure, bro.
Right, as long as he don't cross the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But Jalen Brown.
I know one thing, dude. I don't want to hear any more comparisons about LeBron and Antetokounmpo and LeBron and Durant. Like that shit over with. They're not even in the same conversation.
Bad, bro. Oh shit, Jalen. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Kyle. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm just saying, like I'm sick of hearing it from all these fans. And I mean, I understand people want LeBron to be replaced so bad. But look at Giannis's record in the Eastern Conference playoffs. He's, 17 out of 17 or something like that? Worse than that. When LeBron was in the East, he dominated the East, and when he left, the East disintegrated. Like, Giannis is over there in the same Eastern Conference, and he can't even get past a team that wasn't even projected to go anywhere. Like, Miami was a good team that'd give a team like that some struggles, but Milwaukee was the prohibitive favorite to win that series.
Yeah, the 76ers were supposed to be better, but Boston, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm glad that whole Hayward and Kyrie was a waste of time, bro. You can see the Celtics, yeah, with Rozier and them boys there. They was on the rise already. You know what I mean? Like they should have been got rid of Hayward. They didn't need him, bro. Like the Celtics are serious. Like they are really like I'm looking at them like them four. They getting their minutes. They know what they're doing. They are dangerous, bro. And they gonna be a problem.
But Hayward had a good year this year.
What? So you didn't have a good year?
Yeah, he had a good year with them.
Yeah.
I think they still need him to win a championship. Like to me, he provides another small forward that can score and that can create his own shot.
Yeah.
And he can also facilitate. Now, his defense is not really that good, but when you got Jaylen Brown on the floor at the same time with him, Jaylen Brown will spell the best player on the opposing team. All Hayward would do basically is play passing lanes. Like, to me, they need him to win the ring against whoever come out the West, whether it's the Lakers or either the Clippers. They'll need him for that series. But as far as getting through this Eastern Conference, even against Miami, because that's who they're going to match up with in this Eastern Conference Finals, they don't really necessarily need him because when you look at where Miami is really good at is their guard play. You got Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Kendrick Nunn.
They're really good, man. Like Boston. I thought Toronto's defense, yeah. I've seen it the whole season. They play outstanding defense. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know what the anchor of their defense has gone. It just looks completely. They're getting caught. That Boston is just carving them up, man.
You can say that about a lot of teams, though. Look at Milwaukee. They had
Miami's defense. Jimmy Butler. When Miami's defense is bad with Jimmy Butler, bro. I was looking at like, yo, this team is good. But I tell you what, the Lakers defense look like it's coming on though. The Lakers look real good though. You know what I mean? They got the tallest team in the league, bro. They got like
they play in spurts. They played a good first quarter against the Rockets last night. Then they kind of fell off in that second, especially the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, they kind of tightened things up because they went away from that double team on James Harden, which was leaving Eric Gordon wide open. He was getting wide open threes. He hit like 3 or 4 of them in a row at one point during that comeback. Yeah. And they finally decided to stop double teaming Harden and just play straight up because they was running like a 1-3-2 zone or something like that, or a 1-2-2 zone.
Yeah. Hey, you see Brad Stevens' record as a coach in the playoffs. 33 wins with 33 losses, man. That ain't good, man. That guy needs to get sacked. He ain't that good, bro.
Nah, he's a good coach, man.
Nah, he's a good coach. He's young
but that's
too.
his
So
record in the playoffs, man. How you gonna 33 wins and with
man, you act like we supposed to win the champ. Like, look, man, we're not supposed to win the championship every year. If we supposed to, or like Milwaukee's coach, he might be under pressure.
yeah.
Coach ain't under pressure, man.
No, in all fairness to Boston, bro, a lot of that was LeBron James. At least more than half of those was against LeBron. So you got to take that into consideration too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
well,
that time he was up
hear what I'm saying to you. If they lose to Toronto, there has to be questions asked, bro. Like, I'm just telling you straight, bro. Like, I like Brad Stevenson, but
it's gonna be the players.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, if Toronto, I got Toronto winning this game tonight, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And they're gonna win this game tonight. Yeah,
Toronto is winning tonight.
Yeah, I know that. I know you feel that.
I Celtics gonna win this series in 7, and Game 5 is pivotal in every playoff series. Whoever wins
Game 6, Game 6, this is over, bro. This Game 6 is over. Like, Toronto gonna win in Game 6, man.
So you said Toronto's gonna win this game and the next game?
Yeah, they gonna win. They gonna do. Look, the other thing is, so what people must not seeing, is that what's it? Siakam's not even playing that good. He ain't playing that good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they still in there.
The last game.
Like, when he start, look, when Siakam start,
the last game,
when Siakam start playing, right?
With 5 seconds.
When Siakam starts playing good, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. I'm telling you, bro. When that guy starts on it, he's dangerous. He been playing whack, bro. And like you guys are playing your best ball. He ain't even start playing his best ball yet.
We were playing our best ball. Not the last game.
Nah, not the last game. Obviously not. Look at it. No, obviously.
That was a miracle. I'm sorry, game 3.
That was a defensive error. That wasn't a miracle. That was a defensive error, man. On the coach.
That was a little bit of both, because if he misses that shot, Boston's up 3-0.
And throwing the ball from that inbounding it from one side.
Yeah, but you use the second. Yeah, but you come in soaking. The Boston come in soaking, upset about the loss. I mean, bro, like, how you gonna lose the second? Like, they still soaking, bro. Like, they still soaking. I'm telling you, when the game's close, they gonna look, B-Mark. See this thing, yeah? This game thing is a mental thing. When you're up like that and you're just like, yo, we're about to celebrate, and the shit's been took, and then the other team come in like, yo, it's like, yo, you fragile, bro. You fragile. I'm telling you, bro.
Man. You better listen to Kyle, man. He know his basketball. He told you he's gonna win this series.
No, I think it's over with. I don't think Toronto's gonna win another game, because if you look at game 3.
Oh, man.
Game three, OG Anunoby wasn't even accounted for, and he hits a 0.5 second 3-point shot. If he misses that shot, Boston's up 3-0. So Boston figured we allowed one to slip away. So their mentality coming out, look at what this game is showing you. They're a better overall team than Toronto is.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who the champs?
They are the defending champs.
Minus Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, man, they still the champs though.
They are.
Yeah, but you have to look at it psychologically. You have to.
All you gonna do with the champ is give them a bit of blood, and they on that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I understand your point of view, EJ, but you have to look at it like realistically, logically. Okay, so like they're missing. Not only are they missing Kawhi Leonard, who was the pivotal reason why they won, but you also have to factor in this point. This is a fact. If Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant was healthy, we all know who would have won that series.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that going against you too. Now they're overachieving because you lose a superstar. Normally, when you use a superstar of that caliber, your team kind of goes down. Look at what happened when Kobe, was injured for the last 3 years of his career. Look at when LeBron James left the Lakers. Look at when Michael Jordan left the Bulls. Like, normally a team disintegrates, but they have a good core of players, so they were able to maintain relevance because of the way they draft.
I hear what you're saying, but bro, let me tell you, they bullied. They teamed up to beat down LeBron, and then when the other team like to give it to them, they back down. They didn't want none of that work. I mean, I want to hear none of that. I hear what you're saying, but bro, they all of it when it was LeBron by himself, but when it was the Raptors coming with the Kawhi, they didn't want that work, bro. Hey, they gonna be a close game, B. I ain't gonna wind you up, but I got Raptors. It's just what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
It ain't over yet, but I think Celtics winning this game. I believe we will.
When Siakam starts stepping up now, they starting to find their rhythm now. I'm trying to tell you, when Siakam starts balling, they got a whole different game, bro. Whole different game. They see the Toronto need a spark plug, right? They got the guards, they firing. Now, like I'm trying to tell you,
that's what I give them. That's one edge they do have when they can bring.
And they go, hey, listen, they supposed to listen. Oh, that's a good shot, right?
Back off the bench. You know, those are two guys who could start, and they both have.
I already know, like the game really starts in the second half, though, right? So all this stuff happens when I ain't really care. It's the second half, the third, and the fourth what really helps. Really counts, man. Like I'm saying, look, Toronto start putting buckets in now, bro. The leads will start evaporating in a minute. Oh, here he comes. That was a beautiful move by Tatum. Turned the corner beautifully, right? Are you guys in front? I bet you guys in front of me. What you got?
I got 37-25 right now.
I got 37. They fouled like big 37-23. Oh,
okay, well, yeah, Van Fleet scored. Now, Jaylen Brown just hit a layup.
Yeah. When you got B Marshall?
I'm behind y'all. I'm at 7:43.
What's the score?
35-27.
Oh, 35-27.
Is it 27?
No, I got 39-25. Boston.
3. You got 27, B Marsh?
23, 37-23.
That's what me and you were saying. That's all right. I was gonna say, whoa, bro. What's up? Whoa. Hey, we y'all staying around for the Clipper game later?
Yeah.
All right.
One of the most underrated players is Marcus Smart. This dude don't get enough credit.
He played good. Yeah, he played good.
People give all the credit to like Patrick Beverly, but to me, he does a lot of the same things that Patrick Beverly does, but he's a much better scorer.
Oh, he's really good. He's really good. He's come onto his own, bro. His brother played for the Lakers as well, but he ain't the same though.
Wanamaker just made it. Wanamaker's doing pretty good in this game so far. He's giving them good quality minutes.
Yeah, he's a solid backup.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Wanamaker.
Wanamaker, yeah.
Wanamaker. That's an unusual name. Siakam, here we go. Siakam, what you gonna do? See, Siakam's on that bullshit, bro. There you go, Siakam.
Siakam's another guy who's
playing like a scrub, man. He playing like
his best in transition.
Nah, but he playing like a scrub, man.
But he's not a number one guy. He's a number two guy. You notice when Kawhi Leonard was there, you notice how much better he played. But when you put all the pressure on him to do a lot of the same stuff that Kawhi Leonard did, he can't do it because he's a Robin. He needs another Batman. That's what I'm saying. If Giannis was to go over there, you would see him play much better. He would be a much better player because now he doesn't have the pressure of scoring and lifting the team on his shoulders because everybody's looking at him. He's the max dude on the team outside of Lowry, who's an agent, like all-star player. And then you have Van Fleet, Norman Powell, OG Anunoby. You got a bunch of fill-in players. I mean, they got a good team. They drafted real well, but overall, he's just not a number one guy. He's just not.
They're the best team in the NBA at developing talent.
Oh, absolutely. It used to be the Spurs, but now it's them.
Their farm system vicious.
Yeah. It used to be the Spurs, but the Spurs haven't really provided much, recently.
What team was I watching the other day that's an international team, too? What team was it? Who's left in the playoffs? There's a team I was looking at, like...
Denver's an international team. I mean, the Utah Jazz is. Look at Utah. Utah got a guy from Australia. They got a guy from France.
Yep.
You got a guy, American guy. You got somebody else from one of them other countries too. So they got a pretty international type team.
Croatia, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Bogdanovic. Yeah.
Well, where's this guy Hero from? Is he Japanese?
No, Hero's American.
He's from Michigan.
He's Japanese, half Japanese though, eh?
I don't know about that.
Nah, I think he's fully white. I don't know if he's half Asian or not.
Japanese, man. I think he's a Japanese brat, man. I think he's a half Japanese brat. His last name Hero, man. That's a Japanese name. what I'm saying?
Well, probably somewhere in his lineage, but you don't see it.
No, but you
You don't
see,
really see it when you look at him.
Eric's supposed to on that shit because he Filipinian and like that. Miami is well diverse, bro. They have some real talented shooters, bro. Like I swear, I look at them and I was like, yo, bro, they can really put up numbers, man.
Yeah, I want all the smoke with Miami though. I'm confident we beat them. I
Yeah,
tell you. Yeah,
Why is that? You want that smoke with Miami? What's up?
yeah,
Man?
yeah. I want to smoke with Miami more than I wanted with Milwaukee and even Toronto, to be honest.
Why is
That's how
that?
you have to think, though, because all of these tough series is going to propel you. That's why I was telling people about the Lakers. I wanted to see them battle Portland. A lot of the Laker fans was, and I'm not even a Laker fan, but they were talking about, oh, we hope Memphis get in, and so y'all can railroad Memphis. And then they was talking about they hoped OKC won, so that'll be an easier. Like, no, you need all the toughest challenges. I'm glad they played Portland, just like I'm glad they paying the Rockets, and then I hope they got the Clippers in the next round. You need every hurdle because that's going to propel you to get to the finals. Once you play all these cupcake ass teams, that's not going to prepare you to do anything. That's just like a boxer. You fighting a bunch of bums, and then you finally get your first step up fight, you get your ass beat. It's the same concept.
Yeah, that's right, Kyle. Fighting them.
Even in NFL playoffs, you know you might have 2 easy games, then you get to the Super Bowl, you get blown out.
Get wiped out.
Yeah.
Get wiped out. That's what happened to Denver when they went up against the Seattle
Seahawks.
What's the name? The Seahawks. They got wiped out because they was playing all these easy ass teams like the Colts with no Peyton. I mean, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, they ain't get to play no tough teams, and when you do that, you get to the playoffs, you're gonna be tested, and you need to build that character. Doing all these tough series.
Real. I tell you what. Kimbo Walker was a better fit ever than Kyrie and better than Isaiah Thomas. I'm 100% behind them, bro. That guy is a much better fit. He does everything. Better defender. He's solid. He's reliable. He ain't injured. It's much better, man.
Kyrie Irving got the best handle in the NBA.
Isaiah was good though. I like Isaiah. Isaiah was good, yeah, man.
Yeah,
they did Isaiah dirty though. All the sacrifices he made for that team,
they did.
and they just got rid of him. Like this dude,
they traded him for a better point guard though.
In hindsight, but I mean, you can look at it that way in real time. But was he though? Was he really? Was Kyrie really better? Because Kyrie Irving got blessed to go there. He was fortunate. Normally, when you that type of superstar, you get traded to like Phoenix or Sacramento or something. You don't get traded to a team that already has a good organization, that has a team in place, has a coach in place. You don't normally get that.
My battle in the playoffs. That shit rarely happens. A trade to another contender.
Yeah.
He took them to the Eastern Conference Final twice, bro. Was it twice he took them there?
Not once.
No, just the one time.
No, twice. We lost to Cleveland. I'm bugging. It was once.
It was just the once because y'all lost to us. Y'all lost to us in LeBron's last year with us.
And Avery Bradley hit the game winner in one of them games, the only game we won. Yeah. So it was once.
But that was nice though when he got to the finals. Isaiah, it was a surprise, bro. He came out of Washington, and that's where B Masters from, and he was balling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like him. You know, I like Isaiah. It was a good story. He played with his sister.
He came to Boston.
He played when his sister was injured, bro. His sister was injured, and he was playing when his sister was injured, and they blew him out. They didn't want to give him no money. Like they gave Chris Paul that money though. Chris Paul got that money, but they want to give
$40 million a season.
Yeah,
he makes $40 million per season.
Yeah, I know. Chris Paul got that money from Houston, and he bounced.
He ain't bounced, really.
No, he ain't bounced. They traded him for Westbrook.
Yeah.
The money though, he got paid though before he went.
Well, yeah, he got paid, but he's showing his worth because he took that team and they was within one basket away from beating Houston, who they traded for. So it was almost like, who would you rather have? I guarantee if Houston did it all over again, they would have kept him and not even went for Westbrook because look at what he's doing now.
Yeah, man, he's injured all the time, bro. I did a good thing.
Yeah, but he's not a good fit with them because he doesn't know how to shoot. You look at that game last night. The Lakers literally gave him a whole section of the floor by himself to shoot, and he still didn't make it.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna make that. I knew he was. Oh, they got a turnover, man. Yo, what's up with the Celtics, yo? What's up with Toronto? They getting smoked, bro.
Because they don't have a guy you could just give it to and tell him to go get you a bucket. That's what Boston got, and that's why you see Jason Tatum got 12 points already because they're just giving it to him.
Three guys can create their own offense. Three guys.
Man, I already know but I'm not even fretting. I know the game gonna start when the third and fourth quarter gonna start.
Man, this game over, dogs.
Jaylen Brown already got 12 and Tatum got 12.
You were saying that shit, B Marsh. When the shot went up, right? He was like, "Yo, what up? You thought the game was done?" I bet you was.
Everybody in the world, not just me. And I wasn't even on the hangout.
I wasn't on the hangout either. I think I woke up the next day. I thought it was over. I just fell asleep. I thought Toronto was out. I thought they messed up the whole brackets, bro. My brackets are messed up. Like I had Milwaukee and Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well,
you could discount both of those, especially Milwaukee, because they're about to lose. Because I don't think Giannis is going to play for the rest of this playoff.
Yeah, I think they're done, man. I think so.
But Middleton might step up, man. Middleton might bring it back, bro. Middleton on that ball.
Hey, man, Middleton's offensive. A lot of people talk shit about him, man. That dude wasn't even supposed to be an all-star. I remember him as on like the 15th man on Detroit years ago.
Yeah.
He's doing and I've seen him improve his skill set. Man, he was taking Jimmy Butler one-on-one.
Yep.
One-on-one.
And he hit some key baskets. He really didn't do nothing in the fourth quarter, but in that overtime, he scored 6 points. And he hit a crucial three because Duncan Robinson was hitting everything.
And you know the funny thing, Jimmy Butler was looking like Kawhi out here. He was looking like a savage in that Miami early game, bro.
Not yesterday. Not yesterday.
But before the game, I was looking
one game where they scored 40 in the fourth.
I ain't never seen when he was in Chicago. He wasn't playing like that. I ain't never see the way he played. He played like a nutter, bro. He was turning it up, bro.
I'd say that was the best Jimmy Butler game I've seen in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
The playoffs many of years, but he's not always he don't always do it in the playoffs. Right. But I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
Philly
he had a good game for Philly when they went up against Toronto. I think like game 2 or something like that. He had a real good game. But you're right though, that was his best performance.
Yeah, it was. Hey, there's one girl, I listen to about the Lakers, bro. She be roasting cats, bro. She be roasting cats about the Lakers. Like she goes, Lakers will probably lose the first game, and they gonna sweep Houston. She be talking mad garbage, bro. Back and forth with the fan. Like she let fans come onto her podcast and she be talking crazy, bro. I said to her, "You need to come over here one time." She goes, "All right," when she's ready. Yes, help. But listen, go ahead. Hey, what do you think of Rondo coming off to the Lakers? Rondo started playing. What do you think?
Rondo did well.
Rondo did right. Rondo looked good. He looked like Rondo fast.
He looked like playoff Rondo. I mean, people look at the points and they be like, "Oh, okay, he really didn't." But if you look at his steals, he had 5 steals and 9 assists. Like that's what you need from somebody like that. You don't really particularly need the points, but the production and the defense as far as playmaking, because that's what Rondo's really good at is creating plays.
And he take Marc Gasol off the court, bro. He ain't doing shit.
And he did a real good job against James Harden, too.
Marc Gasol ain't doing nothing.
I love Rondo, always have. One time in my life, I was disappointed with him. And that was the year P-Double and KG got traded. Yeah, and Rondo was supposed to be the leader. You know what I mean? And I was watching the games. He was more looking just for assists and stats rather than making guys better. Because look, immediately the next season when he's gone, we get Isaiah. We weren't supposed to be in the playoffs, but we got in the playoffs. And then we kept improving, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the only problem I ever had with Rondo in my life. I fucks with Rondo. We ain't winning no championship with P-Double and them if we ain't have Rondo. Everybody was a key piece, but I was hoping more from Rondo when all the All-Stars was going. Let's see what he really about.
Mm-hmm. He was balling. He was like Peyton. I thought he was playing very well, but you ain't got no help.
Winning. We started when Isaiah came.
Hey, bro, like to carry a team, be Marsh, bro. That's when you know you nice, bro.
Isaiah. We traded guys. We traded Jeff Green. I was like, man, get up out of here, cause I like Jeff Green. He from my city, man. He from right here, DMV.
Yeah.
I like him his whole career, but on the Celtics, man, I thought he'd be like a Reggie Lewis or something after P Double and them left. You know what I mean?
People forget how good he was because when Oklahoma City drafted him,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be an all-star. I ain't gonna say an MVP,
As a
but he
matter
had
of fact,
he had
it was the
heart
Celtics
surgery.
who drafted him, Kyle, and then we traded him
to OKC.
Ray Allen
Yeah.
and Big Baby.
Yeah, he had a heart surgery, and that's what kind of derailed his career. But he was really good, and Rondo kind of made up for that because he went to Chicago, and if he wouldn't have got hurt, Chicago was about to win that series, but he ended up getting hurt.
Yeah. You're right.
That was a scary series, man. Rondo was killing us.
Rondo was tearing y'all ass up. That's why I was like, they got kind of lucky he got hurt.
Yeah. Where's your cap, man? What's your
I got 53-27 right now. Boston.
Yeah, Boston is spanking them up, bro. Backstage, where you at? Backstage?
Marcus Smart got 10, Jaylen Brown got 12, and Tatum got 12. Like Wanamaker got 7. They getting a balanced attack.
Marcus Smart got threes and dunks.
Yeah.
So, he's a very streaky player, but when he gets it popping, man, he can hurt you, man. He could be as good as anybody in the starting lineup.
Like the what's the name? The Raptors don't even have nobody in double figures yet.
That's good, man.
They look sorry, bro.
They all negative too. They negative plus minuses. Like, look at they starting lineup. Siakam negative 24 plus minus. Anunoby negative 26. Gasol 19 with 0 points, negative 19 plus minus. Kyle Lowry minus 25. Van Fleet minus 21. You're not gonna beat nobody. It don't matter who it is with that type of stat line, man.
Hey, listen, I'm getting into the second half, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk some money. That's what I'm talking about. I already
we're gonna be talking about
game, man. I know what it is. You go in the halftime, the coach tears you up, and you come out like you're like, yo, bro, I'm not losing this game. And you come out, and then from the third to the fourth, you're just on it, bro. That's what it's like boxing. You're down 6 rounds, yeah, and you know like there's another 6 rounds. What you gonna do? Are you gonna give up or you gonna come to ball? So you gotta look, man. Raptors have shown they can do it. Don't get it twisted about this first half, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
they gonna do it. They gonna put this game. They need to get rid of Marc Gasol. He ain't doing shit. Bring back what's his name again? That boy, the boy.
Wanamaker just made another 3. It's 56-29 now.
What's his name again?
Now Wanamaker got 10 points. Damn, Boston just getting balanced scoring from everywhere.
Yeah, what's that?
We're at our best. All the games we won first round versus Philly, everybody was doing it. We want to make everybody, and that's what we need. We can be unstoppable.
Balance, right?
Yeah, you got to have balance. That's why Miami is so good. I remember watching a game from Miami before this pandemic. They had like 10 dudes with like 12 points. I was like, what the? I'd never seen that before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Gordon Dragic is a dog.
Yeah.
In basketball in real life, man, I'd hate to guard Gordon Dragic, man. That motherfucker he like a Sarunas Marcelonis.
Yeah.
He just go to the rack.
I remember that dude, bro. I remember these dudes, bro. The European dudes.
Marcelonis was a beat.
Yeah. Remember, EJ, we was talking about Petrovic the other time we was on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Petrovic was a dog, but he died in that car crash.
Yeah.
They had a bright future, man. They had 3 All-Stars in the making with Kenny Anderson and DC and Petrovic.
Yeah.
That's when they played the Knicks in 94. That was the Knicks went to the New Jersey challenged them. I remember that joint.
Yep.
Yeah, man, but unfortunately, man, that shit crumbled fast. Because after Petrovic died, DC and Kenny Anderson were not the same again.
Nope.
No, they wasn't.
I remember we had Kenny Anderson over here for a year, and he stuck it up over here too.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember that.
Kenny
he stuck it up, man.
he don't play no defense though. Kenny was nice though. Kenny's handles was bad,
He
bro.
was a good scorer.
He could score. He don't play no defense.
I think his best season outside of New Jersey was like 1 year in Portland. In Portland, he had like a good 18 per game.
Oh, that handles, bro. Who that handles? Oh, that handles.
Damn, man, it's 60-32, dude. They got y'all by 28 points.
Man, y'all, man, I ain't feeling, man. Listen, bro, we getting,
Man,
I already told you what it is already, so I'm just sticking. I'm quite comfortable that if we keep it close, that wasn't even a foul, bro. Why they that's not even a foul, bro. You got 3 fouls. That wasn't even a foul right there.
And that one dude on Toronto right there, they need to give him more clock. They need to give him more clock than he saw. This dude named Chris Boucher. You know Chris Boucher?
Yo, yeah, Chris Boucher, good.
This motherfucker right here, high flyer. He got 2 rings. He's a 2-time champion with the Warriors and the Raptors.
And he know how to play defense.
Yeah.
But listen to this, right? They need to get rid of Marc Gasol, bring back Ibaka, and let Ibaka play more minutes, bro. Because Marc Gasol ain't doing jack, bro. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. No, bro. That guy got no 2 rebounds, no points. He's non-existent, bro. Like take him off the floor already. Can't run. I don't know why they got on the floor.
They ain't been playing Chris Boucher these whole playoffs, really.
That's now, bro. He was on the court. They just took him off this now. He wasn't doing that. What did Marc Gasol?
I'm talking about Chris Boucher. Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol even in that game where the game 6 when they beat the Warriors in the finals, he had like 2 points. He ain't doing much. He got a ring. I'm happy for him.
Oh man, hey, you see that move by that was a good. Come on, man. Y'all silly, man.
What a crossover by Kemba. Kemba, to me, the 2 best handles in the NBA is Kyrie and Kemba.
I agree.
Yeah. Kyrie.
Well, I would put Curry there too, though.
Now Curry used to be. I used to always have him like number 2.
Man, what's up with you? They got pure Africans, man. They got pure Africans in that team, right?
Hey, but something about Steph Curry days. His handles, he don't dribble like he used to, or even get to the rack like he used to. Remember when he used to battle with Cleveland? The 2 best point guards who score in the paint was Kyrie and Steph Curry. Curry don't get to the rack like he used to.
Yo, kick that ball in, man. There you go. Yo, there you go. Take that shit right there. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Who the hell is Matt Thomas?
Yeah, man. Yo, you got
Toronto putting everybody out there now, boy.
Yeah, man. We gonna bring some people to bring some energy, bro.
They put Boucher and Matt Thomas on the floor. I agree with you with Boucher, though. Boucher is a dog. They just don't give him minutes because he played the same position as Ibaka and Siakam.
Oh, man, what's his name? He a buzzer beater. What's his name? That guy that hit a buzzer beater, man. Yeah, that's man.
Kemba just hit a buzzer beater, a floater.
I think I'm not Kyrie though. Is that Kyrie?
Kemba Walker
235 a half.
Man, it's probably not.
Before Kemba Walker was a Celtic, my 3 favorite point guards in the NBA was Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, and Kemba. Now Kemba's a Celtic, and I was so happy we got him after we blessed after losing Kyrie.
But y'all went to 3 different all-star point guards because y'all went 4 actually. Y'all went from Rondo to Isaiah Thomas to Kyrie and now Kemba. So y'all always keep a good point guard.
That's good, man. It's a point guard and small forward league these days.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You get that swingman KD style of Antetokounmpo, Tatum. Those are the guys who they trying to be franchise players now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already feeling.
I don't know, man. I think Giannis is out of there, man. I don't know. There's so many different teams. Like you plug him in there with Miami, you plug him in there with Toronto. Like I don't know. I hope he stay in Milwaukee. I want him to, but I just don't think he will. Because Milwaukee's not playing him correctly, dude. Like he shouldn't be bringing the ball up every possession and try to initiate offense. That's not his game. Because all you got to do is just close the paint off.
You made sense with that, man. You see, maybe if they use them like Magic. You see how Magic used to bring up the rock, he swings it. By the time you know it, he's in the post. And he got a
Yep.
smaller dude on him. And then it's easy work for Magic there. Antetokounmpo got to work on his
Yep.
post game.
Even like when he was in the finals. Yeah. When he was in the when Kareem got injured and he was Magic played center. You saw how effective that dude was because he knew how to pass out of double teams and shit like Giannis, they not featuring him correctly. He should be on the block, not at the top of the paint, like at the top of the key. Like I don't understand Budenholzer's strategy, dude. Feature Middleton as the primary scorer.
Yeah.
And let Bledsoe bring the ball up because now you're conserving his energy and you're getting a high percentage shots because he's shooting the ball in the paint and around the rim, not at the 3-point line and or at the foul line and out. Like that's not how Giannis.
He don't even look for shooting them threes, man. That man shot like it was 0 for 7, man. Them threes look like struggle threes. You got to put him in position to succeed at the 3-point line. That's like putting the Philly guy, Ben Simmons, having him there shooting threes.
Same shit. Same shit. I think they're going to get rid of one of those too. Either Simmons or Embiid is out of there. They're going to get rid of one of them.
Man, they're going to take a step backwards if they do that.
But if you pair him up, because they go get they still got decent picks. Like they still got picks, like first round picks, just like Boston still got like first round picks. I think Boston is supposed to be going after Steven Adams or Blake Griffin for next year. Either one of those two.
I probably would prefer Steven Adams.
Yeah, I think Steven Adams will fit much better.
Yeah,
much better. Because ain't no telling what Blake doing. I ain't seen Blake in a year and some change now.
Yeah, man. Blake Griffin came to Detroit and was looking good. Then this season, I don't even know if I seen him play this whole season. I don't recall.
I don't remember it either. I don't remember it.
I know he's been injured. I don't even know if he played any games. But he's always been injury prone, and that's not good, man.
Yeah.
Should kind of robbed him of who, you know.
I'm getting flamed up in the chat, bro. So Boston is killing you. Is killing my TV. Exactly.
Jet Kyle? Is that Jet Kyle?
Nah. You talking about nah. Jalik can't come in like SSB 28. He's trying to say but they're getting killed right now. Let's see what them boys are saying. Let me turn that volume up. Let me hear what they say. They getting killed, bro. Like they man. But I already know how this game is. Toronto, I don't know what, man. I think they need to stop, man. Boston came out this ready to go, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is, man.
Kawhi Leonard ain't walking through that door, man.
No Kawhi Leonard, bro. We don't need no Kawhi Leonard, bro. We didn't need Kawhi Leonard when we beat him.
Boston already got 4 players in double figures, and this only halftime, bro.
Marcus is weak.
But you know who
Tice.
I'll be back.
The Birdman. Oh, the Birdman. Tice, innit? Playing defense, bro. That Tice guy. Christian Anderson. You mind of the Birdman.
Jaylen Brown said, look, I'm coming out and I'm playing.
Ooh, that dunk was nasty, bro. Oh, that dunk was nasty. They're playing defense, though. Smart.
You just come out with that extra energy. Come out with the extra energy, and this is why you get to play fast, you get to have the lead that you have.
And you come out with that defense that holds Toronto to 30% shooting in the first half, 4 for 18 from deep for the Raptors, 7 out of 20 from deep for the Celtics. What you got there, Jed?
I'm tired of hearing, I see you over there sneaking you over there with Shaq. You've already turned. You're already out of the starting blocks. That's not even fair.
I'm getting ready.
But they always say it's
be out of
you just
out of the starting block. Both of y'all out of the starting block.
Cross the line this way.
You can't.
Both of y'all out of the starting block. All both of y'all out of the starting blocks. You know, everybody's talking about it's a make or miss league. I don't think it's a make or miss league. It's a good shot, bad shot league. You take good shots, you win. You take bad shots, you don't.
That's
but
right.
The thing is, you can take good shots even when you're taking multiple dribbles.
Yeah.
Kemba Walker is probably one of the best off the dribble guys and step back guys. So freeze it here. He's got Serge Ibaka on him. If he pulls up there, that's a bad shot. But if he steps back and creates the space, as he does, that's a great shot. Miss or make, he's going to make that. He's a pro. This, on the other end, if you're Toronto, you get into the lane and now you freeze it here. And you look, this, no separation. The big guy is coming. You got to shoot overhand in the face. That's a bad shot to me. I don't care if miss or make. That's a bad shot. So, again, if you're Toronto, talk about miss or make, Kyle Lowry comes up. He's pushing the ball. He gets it in the paint. Freeze it here. That's a bad shot. Contested. The guy is next to you. I don't care who you are. You're not making a steady diet of those. You got to be a good shot, bad shot team, not a make or miss team. Don't worry about that. Take good shots.
What you want to talk about, Chuck? You want to talk about Toronto's threes? You were talking about threes in the that full pregame shift.
Yeah, I'm surprised at their energy level because Toronto, because they Boston act like they won the last 2 games. Like they got great energy, great effort. But I like Toronto. You're like y'all actually won the last 2 games.
Yeah.
So if I'd won the last 2 games, I'd be ready to go.
Yes.
To put some, but the Celtics jumped on them quick. This game is over, but
yeah,
it's very simple. The guys who playing for Toronto, they're not doing good. Their big 3 are not playing well, and then Boston big 2, they've done pretty good. But Wanamaker and Smart, guys got to step up when the other guys aren't playing well.
How do you keep that feeling of this game is over out of the locker room if you're Toronto?
Well, Toronto just has to, fight back by the beginning of the 4th quarter, see if they can cut the lead to 10. Listen, just keep fighting, just keep taking better shots. If you're 4 for 18 from 3, I hate to keep saying it. Charlie hates to keep saying it. Sometimes you got to mix it up. Charlie, maybe they can go to the hole, get Boston and a penalty early, and go to the free throw line and try to put some points on the board.
It's been all Boston, 62-35. Celtics shooting 55%, and as we said, Toronto just 30%.
That's the boy. It's really looking bad, man. Yeah, Kyle, come back, man. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm here.
With B-Moss. B-Moss bailed out because he put that spin. I think B-Moss thinks the game's over, bro. That shot, like Charles said, is over. Charles thinks it's over. I don't think it's over. I think. Like I said, I already know what it is, man. I'm telling you, bro. Real basketball always starts in the set. I used to say my team, right? My team used to beat down like 30. Like, no. The basketball starts now. That's where it starts now. All that shit happened in the first half. Then now it's our time. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. I used to win games on that. I used to win games on that speech, bro. Like I'm sure that Coach Nick Nurse is on that. It's like, listen, we're in the game. We're just making shots. Now, when we start making shots now, it's gonna be a whole different game, bro. I'm telling you, they got like enough time to turn this thing around, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe I'm too wishful thinking, Kyle. You think it's over?
Well, it depends on if they come out in this second half early and establish a run, maybe like a 10-0 run or something, cut the lead down to 20 maybe, then they'll have a better chance. But if they come out and keep matching baskets with Boston, this is over with.
Oh, yeah, matching baskets for real. They need to get some and one. And
yeah, they need to play some defense and stop Boston from scoring.
Yeah, I was winding up B-Moss side. B-Moss like, yo, AJ, you crazy.
I came back, man. My tablet died, man.
What's that, B-Moss?
Tablet died.
What?
He said his tablet died.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. You sound your volume is low, bro. Bro. Oh, the tablet died. I don't know. That's in the though. I don't know where you at. But all I know is this, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man, I'm preaching to these guys, man. You know what I mean? I thought Jalik would have came on. I think Jalik's going to come on for that Laker game, though. I think he on that Laker game, though. For real.
The Clippers game tonight. The Lakers tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry, the Clipper game. Denver, I like Denver, though, but Denver, like...
Denver has a chance, but they have to play where the Clippers are weak. Like the Clippers rely heavily on Lou Williams to come off the bench at that position and score for them, and then they don't have any inside presence. So if Joker play well and those Gary Harris and Murray play well, then they have a chance. But all 3 of those guys have to play well together. That's the only real chance they got because at Kawhi and Paul George's position, they really don't have nothing for those 2 guys. I mean, granted, Kawhi Leonard struggled the last game, but that was more his fault than what the Nuggets were doing defensively. Like they really don't play defense. But those are the two areas on the floor where they have to dominate in order for them to have a chance to win tonight and potentially the series. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard. They showed some heart in game 2, though. I like what they did in game 2.
3-2, 3-1,
1-1.
Oh, 1. Okay. Oh man.
I think the most exciting and intriguing matchup is the Lakers and the Rockets. I think eventually the Clippers are going to take over the series and just wipe out Denver. I don't really see Denver. I'll give them maybe one more game, but other than that, I don't really see how they can beat the Clippers. I think the Rockets and the Lakers are the best series because the Rockets can actually beat the Lakers. If the Lakers don't play to their potential, they can actually win that series. Like the Lakers have to be real careful. Like they still have to press the issue. Now that the series is tied, they're going to have to put their foot on Houston's neck because if they allow Russ Westbrook to get activated and start attacking the rim, which is what he should be doing anyway, the Rockets are gonna win that series. Like the Lakers need to establish AD at the 5 instead of having him play the 4 and McGee out there. They need to take McGee out, put him at the 5, and start Kuzma and have a bigger lineup that can move laterally to off switches and double teams, and then have LeBron facilitate and have Rondo play defense along with Caruso because Caruso's really not going to score that much for you. Neither is Rondo, but they play real good defense. And that's what you're going to have because the guards for the Rockets are too explosive. I mean, I thought last night they both, Rondo and Caruso, did a really good job. They had a lot of steals combined. I think they had like 8 steals combined or something at the guard position, which is a lot. I think Rondo had 5 by himself. So I think the Lakers need to run that lineup and take McGee out and have Davis start at the 5 because if you have McGee on the floor with Davis, that's going to slow up your defensive rotations and switches, and the Rockets are going to take full advantage of that every single time.
I think McGee's injured, you know. He was injured.
McGee got hurt this game.
Huh?
McGee got hurt the last game.
Yeah, but they were talking about putting Dwight Howard in there, but once they ran that small ball lineup, they kind of threw that out the window because the small ball lineup is what worked for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're right. Hey, but the thing is, the half-court execution in Frank Vogel, I think that's how you slow the game down and you execute in the half game. You know what I'm saying? Like do that. That San Antonio shit works, man.
Hey, who a better player, Eric Gordon or Lou Williams?
Eric Gordon.
Yeah, man. Eric Williams. I'm sorry, Eric Gordon, nasty.
Eric Gordon been good.
He'll give you buckets.
Yo, Lou Williams is serious, bro.
Eric Gordon, though, is a better shooter, though. And I think a better scorer. Like
better overall scorer, yeah.
Line, just his scoring package. Lou Williams got tricky off-balance shots. He can hit the 3. Lou Williams is vicious. He'll give you 34 off the bench any night.
I think Lou Williams is a better perimeter, like as far as like mid-range shooter. But Eric Gordon, to me, does everything else better. He's a better 3-point shooter. He's a better driver to the basket because he's a little bigger and faster than people think. He has deceptive speed, and he's very athletic. Like, people forget how good that dude was, bro.
Yeah. I've been watching him since Indiana.
Yeah, I was about to say, when he was in Indiana University, that dude was a fucking monster.
Yeah. Shooting in Indiana. Yeah, it was a shooting guard in Indiana. You know?
He's a shooting guard still.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 4-forward. The Rockets play the 3.
I think he plays the point a lot. He plays the point, right? He scores still like okay.
Gordon don't play the point.
No, he plays the 3 for the Houston because they have Russell, James Harden, and then him at the 3, and PJ Tucker at the 4, and then Covington. PJ Tucker at the 5 and Covington at the 4. I mean, the Rockets is dangerous, bro. That'd be a headache for anybody because when they making those damn threes, dude, look at how fast they took away that 21-point lead the Lakers had. They took that shit out in like 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they cut right into that. Bro.
And then they took a 5-point lead. So that's 21-5. That's a 26-point difference turnaround. In 5 minutes. Like it was, the Lakers fans was terrified. I was watching the stream and looking at the comments. Them Lakers fans was in there shaking in their boots.
Yo, you funny, Kai. They was scared as hell.
They was terrified, boy.
Funny as hell, bro, Kai.
They started yelling at Rondo, like, why is he taking all these shots and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, don't point fingers, man. It's just the Rockets are that explosive, man. Like, they in the second round for a reason, dude. They had the 5th seed?
Yeah, funny as hell, man.
They started lineup. Everybody can hit the 3.
Everybody.
They should start with a Baka. The Siakam, what's Siakam gonna do? Yeah, they play like come on, Siakam, bro. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Bucket.
Siakam's the bro. Like, let me tell you something, bro. If the guy, listen, I'm gonna sit here waiting for Siakam. Who's that guy got traded for San Antonio when he was in Toronto? Rosie, what was his name?
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, man. Looking like that kind of shit, bro. There you go. Man,
DeRozan will probably be a Laker one day, if not next season.
DeRozan was. They got rid of him. Siakam looking like that bullshit, bro. Looking at that bullshit. Siakam looking whack, bro.
Marcus Smart.
He was so good in the regular season, though.
Well, he ain't really take that many shots. He only took 5 shots and he made 4, so his percentage is high. He just haven't taken that many shots. Because you have to understand that his position, dude, like Tatum is a better defender than people give him credit for. They just credit his offense, but Tatum is a really good defender.
Tatum gets blocks on. He be getting blocks.
Yeah. And he's bigger than you think, too.
Yeah. If you're going to win this game, Siakam, Siakam's the guy who has to fucking turn it up, bro.
Of course. He averaged 25 in this regular season.
Right, in the regular season, I was Toronto, yeah, and I see them shutting down teams. Now, I understand that some teams don't play in the regular season. I understand that, but they came to play, bro. Like, I was looking at the defense, like, how are you going to beat this defense? Now, Miami have one of the best defense, but the Lakers, I'm realizing that Lakers with that size and LeBron, block shot and ability, I was like, yo, the Lakers probably got the best defense, though. Probably overall. The Lakers probably got the best defense, man.
Not so much in the bubble.
Not in the bubble.
Yeah.
In the bubble, Miami has the best defense.
There you go. I'm trying to tell you, the real basketball starts in the second half, man. Yo, I know what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm going to tell you. All the last buckets, man. Trying to tell you, bro. Like, yeah, this is what somebody's going to do. They're going to foul your ass in there. Where you going? Now the defense is turned up.
Oh, a mismatch. Marcus Smart got Gasol. Don't shoot the J, man. Take that. What the fuck, man? Take that man off the dribble.
I told you, bro. We must see. I told you, bro.
That was a long ass two. That's the worst shot in basketball.
They can cut down this. Hear what I'm saying, Kyle? See, Kyle can rest here because like LeBron ain't playing, so he chill. But me and B-Moss going in on this one, bro. Me and B-Moss are getting in.
I play ball, man. I shoot threes and I try to get to the paint.
Yeah,
I see the mid-range if I get a pick and I got a clean look. But I ain't with that shooting mid-range shit too much, man. I'm trying to get.
Listen, you know what? I think he's a better coach. What's his name again? Nick Nurse is a better coach than Thingy. He is.
I ain't gonna argue with you on that. He got a ring, albeit against a team that
he was winning everywhere. Like, he won when he was in the English league as well.
Yeah, he won everywhere he's been.
Yeah, he won everywhere. That's why he's a better coach. He's better.
In the bottom.
Yeah, and the thing is, he executes. He got players who listen to him and execute to the thing. Listen, the executions, yeah. Like, see Miami with that coach over there. That what's his name again? Oh, he's got them. Spoelstra. Oh man, he's got them executing, bro. He's got them executing at a higher level than Miami, bro. They look like I don't know what happened to Jimmy Buckets though.
Spoelstra been on that team since 1995.
I'm talking about Siakam on that fish, bro.
He was working in video room.
His eyes are opening wide. That's what I'm saying. He got his confidence now. He got pressed over there, guys. Oh, that was a nice move by Kimbo, bro. Kimbo just showed some.
Kimbo's vicious.
Kimbo back with it, bro.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, y'all can't do nothing with Jaylen Brown right now. Jaylen Brown is what's really killing y'all. This dude, all his shots is wide open.
Siakam gonna do it. Come on, Siakam. Take this guy to the rack, man. Oh man, you gotta make that trade. Who's Jaylen Brown?
Kick out. Wide open, Jaylen Brown. Cash money.
Here comes Tatum. Jaylen Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown's wide open in the.
You right about one thing though, EJ. They need to take Marc Gasol off the floor. Like this dude he's like literally holding them back.
Yo, here we come. That's a nice.
Play Chris Boucher, man.
Yeah, they rotate Boucher and rotate the Ibaka.
He can't run the floor. See, Tyson's out there. He can't run the floor. They just doing out loyalty, bro. Dude can't run the floor. He ain't scoring. He ain't doing no. They really playing against 4 and 5, man. He ain't doing nothing, bro. Like he used to be good back in the days. The pace of the game has changed. He's an old center, bro.
Marcus Smart sounds be lunching, man. What was that?
Yo.
Like at least with a Serge Ibaka, he'll provide an offensive punch and defense around the rim because in the last game, he was the reason Toronto won because he was getting wide open looks.
B-Mush. Yo, what's up, B-Mush? Yeah. What I tell you?
Point game.
No game played in the second half. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
It's a problem.
No, I try to tell you.
That's another guy in real life. I'd hate to guard a dude like him because he's not fast like but his jumper is wet, and he got nice finishes, right and left-handed around the rim.
Yep. Because
he deceives you with the 3, and then he'll get by you when he gets a step. He know how to use his body to, get off a clean shot.
Nick Russell played in the second half, man. I tell my team, don't even get happy, bro. Don't even get happy, bro. Especially when you got a big lead like that, you start getting complacent, bro. It's real. It's horrible, man. I see teams with massive leads and they get blown, man. I'm telling you, it's horrible. Sometimes you wish you never had a big lead like that.
Yeah, man, you gotta play. You gotta still be aggressive, man. Can't be settling for the jam. You gotta play good defense. You gotta expect the other team to come out swinging. You gotta strap up.
Hey, I'm gonna go a little off topic to boxing. Somebody on their channel had Gary Russell Jr.'s brother and Devin Haney's father on a podcast together, and they was arguing. That was some of the funniest shit you will ever hear, bro.
But I gotta hear that.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny, man.
The barbershop. I think that was afraid of the barbershop, right?
Nah, it was 78.
Oh yeah. What they say?
Oh, that shit was so funny.
What they say?
Nah, he was just telling Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney, was basically saying that Gary is too small for Devin Haney, and Gary's brother was just talking about how he can get past that jab of Devin Haney's and get inside and punish him because Devin Haney hasn't really fought any top level competition yet. I mean, and the conversation went on for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, man, and that shit was hilarious, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed that shit. It was pretty fucking funny.
I don't mind seeing that. I ain't seen it. I'll go check that out.
Love Gary Russell, man.
I know one though.
Gary Russell, I don't know what's going on, man, with him, man. I even got tired of listening to that shit, man. You need to look, man. These guys ducking you. Fuck it. Just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of fighters who've even gone to the Hall of Fame strictly off fellas ducking them, like Mark Too Sharp Johnson from DC.
Yeah, that's right.
From Manny Pacquiao, Johnny Tapia, guys who are in the Hall of Fame. Man, Too Sharp Johnson in there too, the youngest man. Who else? There's somebody else who in the Hall of Fame.
B-Much knows, bro. Like Washington has a long history of good. You got William Joppy, you got Keith Holmes. You know what I'm trying to say? You have obviously like he just met Mark
Mitchell.
John Mitchell. You like, bro, Washington.
We have a lot of champions. Not no more. We only got one right now.
The Peterson guy. Hey, Washington used always have champions out there, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a fight city.
Who's the best champion to come out of Washington, though?
Mark Too Sharp Johnson.
Hey, where's
the best fighter from DM from Ray Leonard from Maryland. He from
Ray Leonard's from what's he
he's
from?
the greatest. If you're talking about DMV, he's the greatest. But from the District of Columbia, DC, it's Too Sharp Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is they're running into that problem we talked about before the half, EJ. They keep trading baskets with them. You can't do that.
They ain't scored for a minute. It's the first time they've gone to the line for a while.
I got 71-47 right here on my score.
Yeah, but the thing is, they was on a run, bro. They was on a little run, like a 10-point run. The lead is crazy, bro. He's gonna make a free throw.
The Raptors been playing well in the third quarters in this series. They have been. They've been outscoring us.
Yeah.
They should know that already and put a stop to that.
Hey, where's Steve Frost is from? He played for Maryland. Wait,
he from Tacoma Park, Maryland, right on the borderline of DC.
Steve Frost was crazy, bro. He was really good.
Yeah, Steve Francis was a dog, boy.
It must watch TV. Steve Francis was a starter with Kobe Bryant.
He was one of the best players like ever. Bro, he made everything seem so easy, bro. Like that
he did his thing in that dunk contest that had McGrady and Vince Carter in it. People forget he was in that dunk contest.
Yeah, he was the second best.
Yeah, he was the second best.
Yep.
It's just
he had one dunk, man. He caught that. You know, he got small hands. He caught it. He palms the ball when he dunks. He caught that on his wrist.
On his wrist, yep.
Join in. Man, Stevie, man, I've seen Stevie Francis many times on the streets, man. Yo, we call him Wink. That's his nickname before Stevie Franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why? Because he keep blinking?
Because of his eye. Yeah, he got a kind of hazy eye.
Oh, see, like Winky right? Like that's some shit. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, man. But Wink could have had a greater career, to be honest. You know, he should have been a Hall of Famer. Ooh, Kemba Walker, man, he breaking Siakam. Damn.
Good together.
Yeah, Siakam. Them African boys, they ain't ready for this, boy. Them African boys ain't ready for this.
Those Toronto fans going in on Siakam, boy.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, they going in on his ass. They be going in. They went in on him this whole series.
Where you reading that though, Kyle?
It's one of these Toronto reporters from YahooSports.com. He does a podcast on Toronto.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing. And this is what I think about. I thought he was going to be the key for to spot them. There you go.
But he ain't better than Tatum.
No, he's not.
They both first-time All-Stars this year, but Tatum's a better player, and I have the edge to Tatum in that matchup. They both guard each other. They both power forwards.
I don't know what happened to his bulls shrank as soon as the playoffs started, man. That was the main reason.
Transition, EJ. He's like a poor man Antetokounmpo. Damn, that man got 5 fouls already, just like game 1. Yeah, foul trouble.
He don't want to be out there, bro. That guy don't want to be out there.
So Siakam, he do well in fast breaks, transition.
I'm very disappointed with that guy. I'm very disappointed
doing him like that.
He lucky for me. I was gonna bet money on that shit. I'm glad I did it, man. I was gonna bet money that they was
as far as Kemba Walker take him. I'm trying to tell you, man. Kemba Walker the key. God damn, we just got dunked on. Who's that? Norman Powell? He's athletic. He averages 16 off the bench. There's a lot of good players who come off the bench. People just talk about Lou Williams. There's many. The dude in Orlando, Terrence Ross.
Yep.
The problem, he can score 50 off the bench.
And that's another guy that Toronto had that they let go.
Yeah. High flyer. And he got the 3 these days. He just flick his wrist. Dennis Schroeder on OKC.
Oh, Schroeder's good, man. Schroeder's really.
They only pay attention, like he said. They only pay attention to what the Clippers got because they gave Montrezl Harrell 6th Man of the Year.
Oh, they did? You got it?
Yeah, he got that shit.
Well deserved. You could have got it last year.
Breaking apart, bro. What's that?
Man, Jordan Clarkson on Utah.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson been balling. He was so happy he got out of Cleveland.
Yeah, he was the job.
He was pumped.
But not winning. Yeah. He was over there on Cleveland. I'm glad he came to Utah because now he's doing still the same thing he was doing on the Lakers. 16, 17 off the bench. But now it's a meaningful game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yo, when I play 2K, I be bringing Gordon Hayward off the bench. I start Marcus Smart. So when all I do with Hayward with the second team, I just score. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just you attacking the second teamers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, that's how I play with them, man.
I've been playing that Madden lately.
Oh, the new joint?
Yeah.
So how is it?
It's cool. To me, it's the same game as last year with a couple minor tweaks as far as like some of the moves you can do, the skill moves you can do, and they added the yard, which is like a backyard form of the NFL. But other than that, it's basically the same game. I mean, the graphics look a little different. I think they'll make their major improvements on the new generation console, on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series and all that. So,
yeah.
But
I don't even know anybody who got it.
Yeah, I've been playing it the last few days.
The youngins, they be on the 2K.
Mm-hmm.
They love that, man. Fellas our age, we still play Madden.
Yeah, the new 2K just came out, last week?
Yeah, this came out. I was going to say. Yeah, the new one just came out.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people ain't like it because it kind of looks like last season. I don't even know if they have any rookies. They must not have. We ain't even had a draft.
Nah, they'll. But you know, like because 2K always used to come out around that time, and then they'll just allow you to update, and then they'll have them on there that way.
That's if you have the internet.
That's if you got the internet. Yeah, they'll let you update it, or you could just take it to somebody's house and update it, and then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's see how the new 2K is. I ain't pressed for it right now, man. I'm still watching this season.
Right. Oh, man. Jaylen Brown just hit another big shot. So now they up by 30.
Woo! Mine's on commercial right now.
Hey, how many games they got to play? If they win, they lose this game, and it's over? Or they got one more?
If Boston wins this game, they'll be 3-2, and then they'll close out in game 6.
Yeah.
Man.
But like B. Marsh was talking about earlier when I was listening to y'all, Norman Powell just hit another 3. The percentages line up with the game 5 winner. They at least 87% win the series if you win game 5. So
game 5 is crucial. It's pivotal.
Yeah.
And I remember one year my Celtics was up on Miami 3-2, man. That game where LeBron went off.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, and LeBron went ham. That's one of the games I was telling your boy about, EJ, that was in here. Not Dwayne, but Philip or something like that.
Phil, you and Phil, yeah.
He was just basically saying that LeBron don't take over games, and I'm just like, dude, I've been watching this dude since when he was a sophomore in high school, bro. Like that's all he's ever done, and that was one of the series that I pointed out. Like he took over that whole series.
And that particular game was his best game ever in Boston Garden because Boston used to be a house of horrors for LeBron.
He had like 46 points in that game.
He has a bad game. He could drop buckets, but he don't come out with the W.
With the W, right?
Yeah, and that game was close. That game wasn't no blowout.
No, it wasn't.
But LeBron just had his foot on the gas. He had them eyes, and he tied it up. Or what was it? 3-2. Yeah, that was a game we were supposed to.
Yeah, game 6 he went kind of nuts too.
Game 7, he had 30 plus.
Yeah, game 7.
stat-wise is the greatest Game 7 player as far as
Yeah, he
30.
is.
Yeah. Because he did that against fucking San Antonio.
Yep.
You know, after Ray Allen hit game 6, Game 7, man. I seen 3 guys step up that night: LeBron, Battier, and Bosh. And Bosh was doing jack shit the whole series.
The whole series, yep.
Came through. He did.
But people always just give credit to that Ray Allen 3, but they forget that the Miami was down double digits going into that fourth quarter, and LeBron literally scored every single basket to tie it up, and then he hit the 3, and then he missed the 3, and then Bosh got the rebound, and Ray Allen hit the 3. So, like, to me, he really didn't save his legacy, because without those points from LeBron, that 3 means nothing.
I feel you, Kyle. You see, I didn't know. I didn't remember he scored all them points. I'll tell you what I do remember, and I'm sure you do too. All them turnovers.
Yeah, he had a lot of turnovers.
Within 2 minutes, he had like 3, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, dog.
Yeah, that's why they was losing. Like, but I mean, he was balling so hard his headband came off, and he was playing without his headband.
Yeah. And the turnovers, and then Kawhi made 1 or 2, and Ginobili made 1 or 2.
Ginobili made 1 or 2. Yup, they both missed free throws.
I was on the phone with my man. I was like, "Holy shit, man! Tim Duncan about to get a 5th ring. I can't believe he about to get a 5th." And nah, it ain't happening.
That was a good series, though.
Yeah.
How many rings did Tim Duncan get? 3 or 5?
He got 5. He got 5 because he came back the next year and they beat him. That was the series where Gary Neal and Danny Green went fucking nuts from 3-point land.
Yeah, they did, man.
Hey, Kyle, the passing too of the Spurs.
Yeah,
I didn't see no shit like that. I'd always heard about the '70s Knicks with Frazier and those guys.
We'll be freeing them. Yeah.
Game, Bill Bradley, DeBouchier, but the Spurs dissected the Heat.
Yeah, they did.
Dogs, and then that dude, that Australian dude, Patty Mills.
Yeah, it was Patty Mills, Gary Neal, and Danny Green. Them motherfuckers couldn't miss. I think all 3 of them was shooting like damn near 50% from 3-point land.
Yeah, they destroyed and they also penetration. That Miami team had trouble with the JJ Barea and the Patty Mills type of guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Barea.
Even Jason Terry, like they had problems with.
Oh yeah.
Hey, see, Toronto play better with this lineup, bro. They play better with this lineup. Like he should change. He should have changed that lineup, bro.
Yeah, but they keep trading baskets with him though.
The bench, man. I wouldn't start Siakam. He didn't do shit. I would have
like
changed.
Jason Tatum.
Siakam, man.
Man, I don't play around, man. You don't play no. You don't listen, bro. Bro, my job's on the line. I don't give up.
Played well in the last game.
Bro, I changed the lineup, bro. Like he never.
Yeah, EJ Rice. He really been doing nothing this whole series, bro.
Last game, he didn't do last game.
Oh man, they just taking up minutes.
Yeah, he had a good game last game, but like them first couple of games, like he did diddly poo.
Look at it off the floor, right? And now look who's stepping up. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Like
that's because they put Norman Powell and Baca in there.
Baca, that's what I'm gonna say. You changed the lineup, bro. Just stop the bullshit. Like this is not about losing. Like I gotta do whatever I gotta do. Yeah, my guy. I look at my guys. Some people just don't want it, man. They don't want it.
That boy Norman Powell came in jacking up shots.
Yeah, they don't want it.
He jacked up all threes. He 2 out of 7.
Kyle Lowry is still on it, right? Van Bleek is on it. They really good. They're really good backcourt. But real talk, come on, man. Or the front court, whatever you want to call it.
Backcourt. They doing good. But I mean, collectively, they got 23 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds collectively between the two. But they keep trading baskets with the Celtics, though. That's not good when they already up by 25 plus.
But the thing is, you need to stop, right? You really do. But like Tatum and Kemba Walker, bro, it's like, I mean, I can say getting a stop, but you ain't stopping Kimbo. Kimbo just dissecting the defense, bro. I mean, he's really smart, man. He's been playing over there in Hornets, carrying that team for years, man. So he knows what it is.
He dropped 60 last season on Philly.
Yeah, he did.
And then he destroyed Kyrie Irving 1-on-1 all game. Brought the Hornets back. versus last season was a disaster with Kyrie Irving. As a grown man, all my life watching the Celtics since like '88, I ain't never seen no team more disappointing than last season's Celtics, man. That shit was bad, dogs. Our best player all season last year was Marcus Morris. I'm trying to tell you, man. Them fellas called the players out for playing soft, and he still showed up.
Well, like they messed the lineup up, bro. Like Rozier was the guy. Like he was. Like he.
Nah, man, Rozier could stay over there in Hornets.
Man. I like Rozier. I like the whole
Rozier too, but he's not who a lot of people try to claim he was. Nobody talk about him no more. But I still think he's a good player. And they backcourt a little small over there in Charlotte with that other dude. I forgot his name right now. He had a very good season.
Hey, that white boy, see that white boy? So I'm gonna say if they go shooters like that on the team, right? This is what I'm gonna say. When you go shooters on the team like this guy here, this is what I'm saying. Like
oh, God damn, Kevin, why you doing like that? God damn, Kevin, why you doing like that?
Oh, damn.
That was a good ass fucking three, boy. Yeah, Kemba been balling though for them, man. Like he a much better fit for them than Kyrie was because Kyrie was taking them out their rhythm and shit, dribbling too fucking much.
It's not a coincidence that Tatum goes from 16 a game to 23.5.
That's a fact. You know but you right though. Morris was the best player because he went to New York and got a contract, and he was actually balling for the Knicks.
Balling the fuck out on New York.
And then he got traded and went to the Clippers, and I mean they don't really need him for that much outside of playing D.
But he looked. Me, that addition to me is the reason I think they at least go to the finals and win it.
Yeah, because he bullied on Luka's ass. he bullied on Luka the whole series. He got all of the fan base mad at him now. They calling him a dirty player and all of it because of what he did to Luka's ass. But these people got to understand, man, all of these players go through that shit. Jordan went through that shit with the Jordan rules with Detroit. Look at what LeBron went through. People forget Washington used to play LeBron like that when they had Deshaun Stevenson. He used to play LeBron like that. Yeah. And then Indiana used to play LeBron like that with Lance Stevenson.
True.
So, like, all of these players gonna go through that. Like, it's not just because Luka, this white guy who's a phenom. Like, that has nothing to do with it. Whenever you're the best player and you're an up-and-coming superstar type player, you're gonna get that. Like, everybody go through that.
They're gonna test you, especially.
They're gonna test you. And look at what Blake Griffin went through.
Dallas ain't got no enforcers, man.
That's what I was telling EJ. They need to get some goons on that team, man, because they got a bunch of quiet dudes that's good, but they too fucking quiet. Like Tim Hardaway is quiet. Powell and Seth Curry, like these dudes are too quiet, dude. You need some goons over there. They gonna have to get them some goons, and if they gonna try to win with that team, because Porzingis and he's soft too, and he's fragile. I don't know, EJ. It's looking bad, bro. It's 87-63 at the end of the third.
Man, you a bad Celtics hater, man. I thought you used to like the Celtics with Antoine Walker.
Man, but I like Toronto, but the Toronto ain't playing, man.
I like Toronto too, man.
I'll jump they messed up my bracket, bro. Me and YG done the bracket. They messed up my bracket. I can't even.
Yeah, I know YG been saying Celtics whole time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, man, I like what they do in Canada, man. The Raptors, I never had a problem with my rivals in the NBA is Lakers. The Knicks ain't relevant no more. Philly is a rival. Those are teams I dislike. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When Iverson played on the Sixers, I was a fan. In the early 2000s, my two favorite players was P. Double and Iverson. When I played in rec leagues, those are guys who I tried to play like. I seen Iverson drop 55 back-to-back games. I said, man, I could go do that too. Now, I ain't dropped 55 in any game. I ain't never done that. But I went out there frying, man. Obviously, it was an inspiration, man, because I was always the smallest dude in all them adult leagues. But I got a little quickness, and man, it was fun.
That's what's up, boy.
I still play. Now I played ball yesterday morning. Fellas hit me up 10 o'clock in the morning. I said I'll come through. They hit me up before in July. I said I can't do it, Mo. It's too hot out there, man. It's already 90 degrees at 10 o'clock. I can't do it, man. I'm gonna come back home with a headache, man. So yesterday was cool. It wasn't too hot.
My man, SSB said Toronto. I can't say, man.
SSB 28 is a Raptors fan. He said his Raptors getting punished by Boston. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't got no problem with Raptors fans. I just don't like Lakers. I don't like Lakers and Sixers. We handled Sixers, but I it was a little easier because Ben Simmons wasn't there. But I believe we beat him with Ben Simmons.
100%. Kai, you still there, Kai?
Cleveland. When we used to play Cleveland with Boston, I didn't hate Cleveland. I ain't never had no hatred for Cleveland. They never bothered me. I just knew, going into them games, Cleveland is a better team. Like they got LeBron, they'll probably beat us. But that year we was up 2-0 on them. I ain't like that shit. How we lost in Game 7 in Boston Garden. I didn't like that. In Boston Celtics history, they've only lost three Game 7s. Period. You know what I mean? And that was one of them.
100%.
Oh, Tatum. Oh, that's Cash Money. Did he count?
Tatum having a bad shooting night, but they don't really need him to score tonight, man, because all of the rest of them doing. I mean, Wanamaker got 12 off the bench.
Yeah.
Jalen got 21. Kemba got 17. Like, they just beating them balanced. This all balanced.
That's how we need to do it. If they know better, they should
like
play
look at the Celtics. Look at the Celtics scoring line. Everybody is in plus minus is over 12, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double figures. So
nobody's in the minus, the negative.
Nobody. The lowest person is Wanamaker, and he a plus 11 along with Tatum. And Tatum's having a bad shooting night, and even he a plus 11.
Shit, that's great.
The highest is Marcus Smart with plus 23, and then Kemba got a plus 21. Daniel Tice is a plus 19.
Hey, Tyson's a valuable player for us, man.
Yeah, he is. I don't know, EJ. It's looking rough, man. It's looking rough.
Man, EJ was. I don't know what he thought the Celtics was going to lose 3 in a row. I ain't giving no team in these NBA playoffs losing 3 in a row except the Bucks, and I didn't even see that coming.
Nobody did.
I didn't see that. I thought Miami was going to challenge them because they were the only team who had a winning record against the Bucks all season.
Yep.
They showing improvement, man. Bucks, man, they mentally disabled. That's ridiculous. That's 2 years in a row, man.
2 years in a row.
MVP. That's crazy. I ain't never seen that.
I never have either. That's why I made that statement earlier about not comparing Giannis or talking about Giannis is better than LeBron, because you losing to a Miami team, like you said. That's the same thing I said. They were supposed to challenge you, but you still was the favorite to win that series, and you losing to them bad.
Yeah, man. That fourth quarter, they got smoked 40-15. And lost the game by 15 when they had the lead in the fourth quarter.
And all these Bucks fans gonna say, "Oh well, Giannis got hurt." Yeah, but y'all was losing 3-0 when he was healthy, and was still getting smoked.
It looked like it's better off. They better off without Giannis. Give it the middle to he'll win you the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Miami and the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. Nobody would have predicted. Well, I predicted it because I had Boston going to the finals at the beginning of the season. I'd never trusted Milwaukee. As much as I like Giannis, I just never trusted Milwaukee.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, a lot of people, man, didn't trust Milwaukee. I guess maybe because I've seen how they smoked us last year, We won game 1 in round 2. Paul Pierce came on TV, said it's over. It's over. Then we lost 4 in a row.
4 in a row, yep.
Terrible in all 4 games. So I guess I had a little bit more respect for him than a lot of people. Because you ain't the first one. A lot of people was faking on him. They thought they ain't going to do nothing. And sure enough, they right.
What did Kyrie shoot in that series? Like 27% or something ridiculous?
Yeah, he shot terrible for all 4 games, man.
Damn, what the hell is that? EJ, you still here?
Yeah, man, I'm still here. Sorry about that, bro. Man, you know me, when a blowout happens, man, my brain shuts down, bro. The blowout.
In a 31-point game on my TV.
Yeah, when I see a blowout, my brain shuts down, bro. I can't even lie, bro. I win in, but like game's over, man.
There goes Chris Boucher. They subbing in for Ibaka.
They might as well clear out the bench now. This shit is a wrap. You don't want to risk injury. At least have fresh bodies come out for game 6 because, I mean, this game right here is a wrap. That's what the Boston Celtics about to do after this next time out. They're about to clear out their bench.
Yeah. Man, I just wish we won that one game where OG hit that 3, man. Yeah, man. This shit will be over tonight.
Damn.
There's a lot of players in the NBA these days from Canada, man.
Yeah, it is. Canada produces some good players. I mean, Wiggins went number 1.
Yeah.
You got Tristan Thompson.
I know you seen that dude Dort on OKC.
Yeah.
Dude was frying, man.
Yeah, he had like 30 points, and he actually got blocked by Harden for the game winner. But if he should have just like pump faked them and then went up.
Yeah,
because he had time.
He ain't been in that situation where he had a great game. Now it comes down to what you're gonna do, make a game-winning decision. And he still had the ball. He should have just turned around and shot it again.
Mm-hmm. Rather
than try to throw it off James Harden. And they said him and James Harden play every summer at Arizona State.
Yeah.
Both Arizona State alumni. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dort, they got those guys on the Memphis Grizzlies. They're 2 light-skinned fellas. Them guys are reasons why Memphis is good. What's their name? One is Clark, Brandon Clark.
Yeah.
And the other guy is a big ass shooting guard.
Don't forget Van Fleet from Toronto too.
Is he? Nah,
yeah.
Van Fleet from Illinois. He's from
Rockford. Okay, yeah. I thought he was from Toronto.
Yeah, he's from Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, I just remember they said that on the last game when he had a good game. And they say it's a tough city, you know what I mean? They be banging out there. I never heard of it till they said that's where he's from.
Yeah, he's from Rockford, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, he's from Rockford.
Dylan on the Memphis Grizzlies. Dylan, the shooting guard with John Morant. That dude's good.
Yeah.
Man. They got a lot of good Canadians these days, man. Hey.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks. The Pelicans got a few fellas from Canada over there too, and these guys are rookies. They're gonna be pieces for that team, but they're gonna be in the playoffs sooner than later. Yeah, man, Canada, man. Canada got a lot of players these days. I know I'm forgetting a few. Tristan Thompson, of course.
Yeah, Tristan, Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins. Yeah, man. lot of players from Canada. And I noticed a lot of those players.
Murray from Canada too, ain't he?
Yeah, there you go. That's the guy I was thinking.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray from Canada. Yep. Another one of them light-skinned fellas from Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Corey Joseph is too for the Sacramento.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good player.
Yep.
And that white dude, what's that white boy name that played for the Portland? I don't know if he's still there or not, but he could dunk real good.
On Portland.
Yeah. Like Stauskas or something.
Oh, Stauskas. Where's he from? He's from Canada?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
Okay.
Because I remember when I watched this documentary on Netflix with Vince Carter in it, and he was one of the people in there talking about the impact that Carter had on them. I mean, basically, it was a lot of dudes in there.
Yeah.
That was talking about how Vince impacted the Canadian basketball scene. But I mean, they always had like players from out there because Rick Fox and them from out that way.
Rick Fox from Canada?
Yeah, Rick Fox from Canada.
I didn't know that.
And old boy that used to play with the Miami Heat, Joel Anthony.
Yeah, Joel Anthony.
He's from out that way. Remember Samuel Dallenberg? Dallenberg, they used to play for Philly, the defensive player. Yeah. He's from out that way too.
Yep.
Like they always had some good players that came from out of Canada.
Yeah, because it's Vince Carter.
All because of Vince Carter effect.
Yeah, man.
And Steve Nash is probably their best one though.
Yeah, Steve Nash, yep.
What's the name? Real good too. Don't forget, he's from Canada. Old boy from Oklahoma City. They used to play with the Clippers. What's his name that they traded for Paul George? Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh yeah, that's another guy. Yeah.
I forgot he's from Canada too. That's what I'm saying. He's the Canadian dudes. And look at the Knicks dude, RJ Barrett that went to Duke. Ain't he from Canada?
Right. Yeah, man. There's a lot of players from Canada these days, man.
Yep.
Canada putting on, man. They got a lot of players. Yeah, man. Gilgeous Alexander had a good season for a second.
He had a real good season. A lot of people from OKC, they was happy that Paul George got traded for him because he did better in the playoffs than Paul George did.
Yeah, dude's young. I don't even think dude's 21.
Nah, he just turned 21, I think, earlier this year.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's 22.
Yeah, he got a bright future.
And he damn near 7 feet tall, man. This dude's 6'11". Well, 6'5", my bad. Wingspan almost 7 feet. Yeah, Canada been pretty like that's like the new meta in basketball. That's the new hotbed. I don't know. You've been following college, like who the best players coming out this draft outside of Melo Ball? Cause I don't really know too many of them. Me and EJ was talking about that. Like I really can't name too many of them. That's like franchise changing players coming out in this draft here.
Lewis had enough. He issues his technical. Remember, he got Lowry earlier tonight. Nick Nurse is going to take his chances with Gordon Kirkland. Gordon said, "Wow, so Boston will have a team here."
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of guesswork in the draft, man. We didn't get a March Madness.
Nothing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know none of these dudes for real. Outside of, like, Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know too many players right now. I know the white kid from Georgetown. I don't know if you was watching him. A kid called Mac McClung, white boy from Georgetown, 6'2" shooting guard. Stupid hops. I ain't never seen a white boy jump like him. He was supposed to come into the draft, but he decided to fall back, and he even transferred from Georgetown, and he's going to Texas Tech. You know, so there's a lot of uncertainty right now with which player is going to be in the draft. I don't know. I don't even know who's going to be. I think the number one prospect and number two might be this kid from Memphis, who didn't even get to play like that because of sanctions.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing about him.
Yeah, they said the dude got some money from Penny Hardaway. Yeah,
oh man.
You know, because like Penny Hardaway helped his family move or something. And
You
they
talking about that Wiseman kid, right?
Wiseman, right? Yeah. Yep. They go Boucher from St. Lucia. Hey, that's another guy. Boucher's from Canada. He's born in St. Lucia in the Caribbean, but he grew up in Canada.
Yep.
A lot of Canadians, man.
Yeah, I know the Cavs got the 5th pick, and I don't know who the hell we talking about getting some dude from Israel.
Oh shit, man. That sounds like an Omri Kasky written all over.
We had a dude like that. His name was Sasha fucking Pavlovich.
Yeah. Sasha Pavlovich. With Booby Gibson and them. That Cavs team.
Yeah, that one.
J.J. Dixon. Yeah, I can't even call it, man. I don't know who's coming.
They talking about this Anthony Edwards kid is supposed to go number 1 overall to the Minnesota shooting guard.
Where he from?
Georgia. He went to Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know that guy. I don't know him. I'll be honest.
And then LaMelo Ball supposed to go number 2 to Golden State. James Wiseman, the guy you was just talking about, they talking about he might go to 3 to Charlotte. Killian Hayes from France. And Denny Avadiji from Israel supposed to go 5 to us. I heard of Toppin before. He's supposed to go to the Atlanta. I'm trying to see the guy that you was talking about. You said he went to Georgetown?
Yeah, but he decided not to go into the draft.
Oh, okay. So he's staying in. Okay.
He didn't get an agent, and then he transferred from Georgetown to Texas Tech. So he's gonna be a junior now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. I've been watching Mac McClung, man, at Georgetown, because you know Georgetown got a summer hoops league.
Yeah.
You could type it in on YouTube. A lot of players. Allen Iverson came fresh out of prison to the Kennel League in Georgetown and put on a show. Steve Francis. A lot of players. It's a legendary league. And Mac McClung, I seen him put on some shows out there. And he's a white kid, but he's 6'2", you know what I mean? But he's a shooting guard. I don't know if he can cut it in the NBA as a 6'2" shooting guard. He got stupid hops, but he ain't got no point guard skills like that. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, well, there he sound like Bobby Sora.
Oh, Bobby Sora from Florida State.
Yeah, he had hops, but he had no point guard skills. And the Cavs drafted that dude. He had a decent first year, but then after that, it just went downhill. That's when we had like Bobby Fields and Brandon Knight and all of them. Brevin Knight.
Brevin Knight was a good point guard overall for his career. Like he was he bounced around a lot. I remember. Yeah, man.
And we had the late Bobby Fields. This was before he passed away in that motorcycle accident.
Who's that? Who you said?
Bobby Fields.
He was with y'all first, right?
Yeah, we drafted him.
With them old Cleveland jerseys, the Bone Thugs and Harmony, Jay, right?
Yeah, yep, them sky blue and black ones.
Yeah, with brown, it had a little brown in it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Bobby Fields. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, we was drafting some good players. We drafted a bunch of bums too, but I mean, we was getting some decent players in the draft, but we couldn't really put nothing together because all we kept drafting was guards. That's just like that year Minnesota drafted all them guards like Johnny Flynn and Luke Rittenauer and all them dudes. They kept drafting all them fucking guards.
Yeah. Who? You said Luke Rittenauer. I remember him. Yeah, in that draft class where they drafted Johnny Flynn, Steph Curry and Kemba Walker got drafted after Johnny Flynn.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Minnesota was stupid. I'm like, why ain't y'all just get Curry? Like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like Johnny Flynn at Syracuse, though.
no, he was good, but why would you get him and Rittenauer together? Like, you got them in back-to-back picks.
Yeah, but I like Steph Curry. I thought Steph Curry was amazing at Davidson.
Yeah, he was.
I never even heard of Davidson till he.
Nobody have.
Yep. Yeah, man. Y'all drafted DeJuan Wagner, man. I was looking forward to seeing what he gonna do.
Nah, everybody hyped him up because remember, at that time he was the only player to score 100 points in high school.
Yeah, he scored 100 in a high school game, and he played for Seton Hall.
And he played for Seton Hall. Yep.
Yeah, I thought he gonna be the next Iverson.
That's what everybody was projecting him as, but he didn't really do shit in the league, man. He
2.5 as a freshman, yeah, and he came straight out the league out as a freshman. You know, so I thought DeJuan Wagner was going to be that dude. But I think it was a lot of injuries.
Yeah, he had injuries, man, but I used to see him a lot in the city buying weed and getting high and all that shit, man. He was one of them. Fucking with the hoes and all that shit, man. Because we tried to tell him, like, dude, like, you need to slow down some. And he just like, nah, I'm cool, man. I used to always. He was like, he used to smoke in high school. Like, even when he dropped that 100-point game, I think he said he had just smoked before that or something.
He smoked weed in high school, but he ain't like Victor Page. Victor Page used to smoke the dippers. Victor Page was smoking the wet from high school, even on Georgetown. Victor Page in prison right now because of the wet, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's another dude who was a killer in college.
Another one of your dudes from your DC guys.
Yeah.
What's his face? Delonte West. He used to do that shit too. Because remember, he was in high school with what's his name that got drafted by Orlando? What's the point guard name?
Oh, with Jameer Nelson.
Jameer Nelson.
They were in college.
Yeah, because they used to battle Oklahoma State all the time when Oklahoma State had John Lucas Jr.
Yeah, they were #1 in the country for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Delonte West played at a high school in Greenbelt, Maryland, called Roosevelt. He played with a dude named Eddie Batson. Eddie Batson was on the Chicago Bulls for a sec. I don't know if he was drafted or undrafted, but he was on the Bulls. And they were damn good. You know what I mean? Delonte was vicious.
Yeah, Delonte was a dog even in college, man. Because they was going. Him and Nelson was the best two guards in the nation.
Yeah, Delonte West, man. I've seen him plenty of times at the Goodman League, man. That fella's they probably think he can't play or something, but he be trying them, man.
He was doing good with the Cavs.
Yeah, he was doing good on the Celtics.
He was taking Booby's minutes because all Booby could do is just shoot threes. Like Delonte had good hands for steals and defense, and he could shoot. Like he could get to the rim. Like Delonte did real good with us. We got him after he was left the Celtics.
Yeah.
Because that was the year we got him after that year LeBron dunked on him. Remember LeBron dunked on him, and then we got him after that.
Authorized him. Yep. Yeah, man. Oh, Wagner, man. He ain't even last in the league, man.
Hell no.
I don't know what the Cleveland Cavs, what y'all gonna do for the future. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. I mean, we got a couple of good guards. We'll see what this. I'm gonna do some research on this Israel dude they talking about drafting.
Yeah. You see, Cleveland Cavs, man, they were lucky to have LeBron. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we got some decent players now. Like, we got Darius Garland, Sexton, and Kevin Porter Jr. Like, that's a good mix. And then Seti Osman is pretty decent. But, I mean, we need to dump Kevin Love. We need to dump Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
Dante Exum we need to get rid of because he really ain't doing nothing.
Oh, that's who Dante Exum. That's who they traded for Clarkson.
Yeah, that's another one of them Australian guys.
Yeah, I was talking with my man. And we was talking about Dante Axum and Marcus Smart in
Yeah,
that draft. Celtics,
yeah.
I remember, were debating on who to pick. They went with Smart, and I'm glad they did.
Yeah, y'all did a great thing because he did okay with Utah for a minute, but then
He looked like he could be a great future player. You know what I mean? 6'5", shooting a point guard. He has some skills, but he's injury prone, man.
Yeah, he's very injury prone. I mean, we still got Larry Nance Jr. Like the Cavs got some okay pieces, but I mean, we need to dump Andre Drummond too because he need to go to a contender. Like we don't really need him. We got a real young team. Kevin Love is the oldest player we got, and Kevin Love only like 28. And he like the oldest dude we got.
We should have had we should have got Drummond. I was sad for him going to the Cavs. He went from a worse situation.
Yeah, he went to an even worse. Yeah. No, my bad. Kevin Love 32.
They did him dirty, man.
And he's still young. Drummond only like 26, 27 years old.
Wow.
He was born in 1993. He was born the same day my cousin born, August 10th.
Man. Yeah, I wanted him. I was willing to give up Hayward for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, that'd be good. That's what I was just telling EJ. Like, they should go to the Cavs and be like, we'll give y'all one of these first round future picks along with Gordon Hayward and something else if y'all can give us Andre Drummond. Because he's still young, so like he'll be able to fit with y'all because he still got a lot of years left.
He's probably the last good UConn player.
Yeah.
But UConn fell off. UConn got sanctions though. They got kicked out the Big East, but they back now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They got kicked out the Big East. I think Kevin Ollie had some sanctions. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Kevin Ollie was doing good with him too. Yeah. Kevin Ollie was a successor to Calhoun. He had played for Calhoun.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I fucks with UConn. Always have. I like UConn, Georgetown. Those are my top teams. My top teams in college basketball. I watched all UConn players, man. Since Daniel Marshall. That was the first guy I remember from UConn.
Yeah, Danielle was a dog. He was even good when he first came in. When he first came into the league, Danielle Marshall was good. He was old and watched up by the time the Cavs got him.
Daniel Marshall had a crazy career, right? He was good on Minnesota for a couple years. Then he fell the fuck off. And then when he was a vet, that man was on Utah Jazz with Malone and the Stockton and a young Karolenko, and he was actually their best player.
Yep.
I mean, go look back at Karl Malone's last season on Utah Jazz.
Yeah, no, I remember.
He was their best player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Karolenko was good too, though. AK-47.
Yeah. But Daniel Marshall was the go-to guy. Malone's last season on Utah Jazz. And I was like, damn, man.
I think he went to Golden State or something like that, I think.
Yeah, he was on Golden State.
He was over there with like LaFonso Ellis and all of them at that time.
Yeah.
I think LaFonso Ellis and them was on that team. EJ.
Who?
EJ, you still there?
I don't remember him on Sacramento. No. I remember him on the Warriors, and he made a late career resurgence on Utah Jazz. I was happy for him, man. I remember they battled. I think I'm bugging. Dallas beat them. That was the first series I'd probably seen in my lifetime. In my life of Dallas winning a playoff series. A young Nowitzki, Finley, and Nash, they beat Daniel Marshall and old Karl Malone in there.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Dirk Nowitzki since day one. And
I don't know why they got rid of Steve Nash. They should have kept him over in Dallas.
Yeah. What's his name? Phoenix paid more. I guess Cuban wasn't trying to pay him with Phoenix. Phoenix, he ain't trying to match Phoenix.
Yeah.
I remember what you call it? He was an unrestricted free agent. You know what I mean? They ain't match him. He went to Phoenix, got 2 MVPs. They was winning 60 games every year. They
Yeah,
think
they
they
were.
Hey, but Dirk Nowitzki, with Dirk though, that team got revolutionized when they had some dogs like Josh Howard and Marquise Daniels and Stackhouse. That's the
Yep.
tough. And my man JT, Jason Terry. They went to the finals, you know what I mean? I don't think that team with Finley, Dirk, and Nash could have got to the finals.
No, I don't think so either.
They was, yeah. Yeah.
But they built that team around Dirk, though. They did a good job because they put some goons around him with Tyson Chandler and all them. Like, I mean, they did a good job, like, putting that team together. And I think Michael Finley had a big part of that.
Yeah.
Michael Finley still works for them to this day. I think he's like an assistant to Mark Cuban or something.
Yeah. You said what, Kyle?
I think Michael Finley helped put that roster together that won that championship because he's still with Dallas now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know he's been with Dallas with Donnie Nelson's son. He been there since Donnie Nelson was coach when Mark Cuban bought that team.
Yeah.
In like '99. He been there since day one.
He been the vice president of operations for them for like the past like 8-9 years.
You said what?
He the vice president of basketball operations for the Mavericks.
He been there. I'm Don Nelson's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been there since Mark Cuban when he bought the team. He bought Donnie Nelson.
Yep.
As coach, and he had the son. I think even at the time, the son even might have coached the team, and he's still in the team. He won a championship, and that was one of the biggest upsets I've seen.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and he had Michael Finley had a big part of that. He helped build that team.
Yeah.
He helped build that team. I think he had something to do with drafting Luka too, because I mean, Luka got traded.
Yeah.
They traded with Atlanta and
yeah, for the point guard.
But what's his face? Even though he Trey Young still pretty good too.
Finley was that dude from high school in Chicago. He was a legend in Chicago. Yeah. Wisconsin. He's the Wisconsin Badgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, EJ. 111-89.
Yep. Yeah. Dirk went from 7 points per game as a rookie to 20 in his sophomore year.
Sophomore year, yeah.
From 7 to 20, and he ain't look back.
What's the name had a big jump like that too? Paul Gasol from Memphis when he used to play with the Grizzlies. He had a pretty big jump like that too.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he was averaging something like that too, and then I remember he just sprung out of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember he used to take them teams to the playoffs, but they wouldn't even win a playoff game. They'd always get swept with Battier. Yeah, but I respected Gasol.
Yeah.
Fuck Michael Jordan did. They should have drafted Gasol over Kwame Brown. I used to always be mad, dog. Because Gasol went third. Kwame Brown went first.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, Gasol taking his Memphis, Vancouver team to the playoffs every year, but they just not winning games. Yeah.
That's still one of the worst picks ever. Like Michael Jordan's still doing the same shit. The only pick that he really got right was the Kemba Walker pick because Frank Kaminsky ain't did shit.
You're right about that. Kemba Walker, that's it. They drafted Kaminsky from Wisconsin.
Frank Kaminsky from Wisconsin. He ain't did shit.
They went to the NCAA. And look, Kaminsky got skills. He's just not what they drafted him as. I like Kaminsky's skill set, you know what I mean? I like his skill set. He can shoot the three, he can post up, but he's just not a number 3 overall pick, man.
No, he ain't.
Kwame Brown, man. Yeah.
You know who was real good as a coach, man? And I thought Larry Bird was a really good coach, man. I don't know why he ain't coached longer.
Well, Larry Bird said it. He only gonna do it for 3 years. He said that. He only doing it for 3 years, and he stuck to his word and went into the front office. He drafted Lance Stevenson, Paul George, Danny Granger, all them guys. Fucking Jermaine O'Neal, Artest, all those is Larry Bird boots.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he ain't keep coaching because he was getting some raw ass picks.
He brought this guy who played on the Celtics. What's my man name? Who coaches Luka right now on Dallas?
Oh, Rick Carlisle.
Rick Carlisle, NBA champion, as a player coach. Yeah, so he put him in position as and Rick Carlisle's a good coach, man.
Yeah, but he wasn't that good as a player though. He ain't really get that many minutes, dude.
Are they having that?
Danny Ainge was getting all them minutes behind Dennis Johnson.
But now Danny Ainge was a starter. He was a shooting guard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Danny Ainge, and then he went to Portland. I'm bugging. Kings first, and then Portland, then Phoenix, and he was contributing on. He was going to the finals on Phoenix and Portland. Yeah, man. Danny Ainge was a tough motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he was.
Danny Ainge was a tough dude. Danny Ainge would fight with anybody and talk shit. He talked shit. He used to run his mouth. You know
that's what I was about to say. Him and Jordan used to get into it and shit.
That's why Jordan got 63 on his ass. Yeah. Yeah, I like Danny Ainge. I like what he's done with my Celtics, man. We got a championship, man, and we're in position right this year, dog. This year we could go to the finals.
Yeah, y'all can. I think y'all are because I think y'all gonna beat.
Man, if we did lose to Toronto or Milwaukee, it's because of their crowd. Toronto's crowd is vicious. That Toronto crowd up there, we the North.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. That crowd is vicious, and these crowds feel too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That home field advantage is real, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hey, the Warriors, all them championship years, that crowd, and that crowd was there too. All them 14 years they missed the playoffs. 14 straight years. I've been watching Golden State since Run TMC.
Yeah, me too.
Tell the fuck off, man. I'm watching it, but they were exciting. Monte Ellis, Jay Rich, it was exciting. I'm watching them all these years, but they ain't making the playoffs. But they still selling out. Every year they're selling out over there before the Oracle. What was it called?
It was
Oakland Coliseum.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that game? Remember that game they played when they first got Curry? And it was Curry, it was Monte Ellis, and there was a couple of more players, but they kept getting hurt and shit, and they still ended up winning that game. Remember that shit?
Was it a playoff game?
No, it wasn't a playoff game. It was a regular season game, but this was when Curry first got there, and it was him and Monte Ellis. And what's the guy with the braids that they used to have? I forgot his name. Damn, what's his name? He was a decent player in his own right, but he was a power forward. He wasn't all that good. What was his name?
Not Captain Jack. Captain Jack.
No, hell no, not him.
Man,
what was his name? Ronnie Turioff. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Ronnie Turioff.
Yeah, remember, I forgot that game, man, who they was playing against. I was talking to my homeboy about it.
I now remember. I can't remember who they were playing, but I remember they had a big game where Ronnie Turioff contributed.
Yeah, because they only had 5 players because somebody ended up getting fouled. I think Turioff fouled out, but since they only had 5 players, they had to keep them in there or some shit like that. Because everybody else kept getting hurt. I'm trying to think of that game, man. I want to find that shit on YouTube.
I'm sure I remember it. I'm sure I see it because, yeah.
I'm gonna find that shit, man, on YouTube somewhere. I just need to remember who they was playing against.
Yeah. Man, I've been watching the Warriors, man, since Run TMC. They was always exciting.
Yeah.
I remember that season, 93, Chris Webber rookie season. I was blown. I was pissed. Tim Hardaway didn't play 1 minute ever with C Webb, man. That's
Nope.
Yeah, he tore his shit out. He tore his knee out. Yeah, C Webb was a rookie. They had Marcelonis. Chris Mullin was coming back from injury because the season before he was out the whole season, and they didn't even play with Tim Hardaway in that. But Sprewell emerged that season. C Webb rookie season. He was first team All NBA. I bought his jersey, dog. I was in 7th grade, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, I used to really fuck with Mitch Richmond, man. He was always one of my favorite players, especially in the 90s.
Yeah. Man, I was a fan of Mitch Richmond forever, man. Yeah. And then his dunks. We played with man Sprewell 93, 94. This is, I think, the next season. That's when he coached. He coached the next season. And he was an all-star that season too.
Yeah.
Sprewell, man. Sprewell could have been a Hall of Famer, dog. Man, Sprewell was the truth. All NBA first team in his second NBA season. And he was a number 15 pick. He wasn't a rocket pick from Alabama. He played with Robin Horry.
Yep.
And somebody else. James Robinson. James Robinson. Yeah.
What really fucked him up though was when he choked out PJ Carlissimo. That's what really like.
When he choked out PJ.
Yeah.
He was frustrated, dogs, because they were a good team, and now they had the number 1 pick, Joe Smith. And man,
how you think his career ended up, man? Because I thought he did okay.
Joe Smith.
Yeah.
You see, I can tell you like this. I moved down here to the DMV, 95, the year he got drafted. So. The year before that, I was in Boston. That's when he was a motherfucking man in college, guys. I was watching him for the Terps.
Yeah.
You know? And Rasheed Wallace was in that draft. Stackhouse, McDyess went number 2. Yeah, that was a good ass draft. And KG went number 5. And I ain't gonna lie, I got disappointed. He had a good seasons on the Warriors, but after that, he was just a role player.
Mm-hmm.
And Wallace, all those guys we mentioned were better players.
Yeah. I thought that number 1 pressure caught up with him though.
Yeah.
Because like you said, all of them players was flourishing like out the box, and he had to keep up with that being the highest pick out of all of them. Because when he came to the Cavs, he was a veteran by then, but he was okay with us. He was okay.
He was good with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Dude, like. He was contributing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did okay with us.
Yeah. And he did have a Chris Webber type season his rookie year, but they didn't go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's because Chris Mullin wasn't the same guy no more neither.
No, he wasn't.
I've always loved Golden State. Who? Yeah, he was from there 2 seasons. The Baki. Yeah, I was loving what he was doing. His second season, Arenas, he was doing good over there on the Warriors.
Yeah.
I like it because I've always fucked with Arizona Wildcat players. You see me with my Arizona shorts from Damon Stoudemire. That's the dude I always like from the Wildcat. Jason Terry, Bibby, motherfucking Michael Dickinson. You know, I always like their sneakers. They had a vicious sneaker game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Arenas was there with Jason Gardner and a dude named Mustafa Shakur from Philly.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, and those guys ain't make it to the league, but Arenas was all right on the Warriors, but he came to DC, he blew the fuck up.
He blew all the way up. That's why he wore Agent 0, 00, because he was saying basically like ain't nobody give him a chance and shit, and he didn't really have shit, and then he made himself, which was right though. He made himself, because people forget Arenas was Curry before Curry, man. He used to hit all that deep 3 shit.
We beat fellas out here who know basketball. We've been saying that. Yeah. 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 Right? Yeah. Eddie Jordan, his coach, gave him free reign. Eddie Jordan loved that motherfucker. Arenas couldn't do no wrong, dog.
Man, he used to terrify the Cavs fans, boy. We used to be terrified of that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
But Washington had a good team, period, though, man, because Deshaun Stevenson was coming off the bench, a young Braden Hayward. They had fucking Karan Butler, who was a raw-ass two-way player.
Up, man. We just
Jamison, yeah.
3 years in a row, man.
Yep.
That motherfucker LeBron had that game win on the baseline. I was pissed, man.
No, them was battles, though, boy. I went to a bunch of them playoff games, man. Like,
he talked to Arenas. He talked to Arenas at the free throw line.
He said, you better not miss.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Them used to be battles, though, boy. I used to love them games, man. Yeah. Like, I used to love going to them playoff games too, man, because the hoes love Gilbert Arenas, boy.
You was indoors.
Yeah, I was at a lot of them playoff games. I was at a lot of them.
That's my man Kyle, man. Kyle, I got my man A Money up in here, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's my man Kyle. He from Cleveland, man. We was talking with Slim. Hey, Cleveland, that year, Cleveland, when they won that championship, he said they gonna win in 7. I said they gonna get swept. Kyle had it in 7, and sure enough, that's what happened, man. Hey, man. Hey, by default, that year, when I said his name, I just called him King James. Greg King James. His name was King James when he did that shit, man. He said that's that year. Yeah. That's why motherfucking Warriors, they re-up, man. You have to get KD. Because if LeBron was at a healthy Cleveland, they beating them every time. They beating
Thank you. I'm glad you said that because me and my homeboy was just saying that, man. Kevin Durant came in and fucked up the damn rivalry and shit.
Yeah, man.
Because we figured them out. We had them figured out. They had to go get Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And see, we couldn't go get Kawhi Leonard to match that shit, so we was just stuck. And then once Kyrie Irving left, we was really stuck because it was just LeBron and a whole bunch of role players.
But I'll be honest, man. That year, y'all had to go to Game 7. Y'all beat us in Boston that Game 7.
Man, Boston was so damn dangerous.
Credit. That was a remarkable feat to take that bum ass team to the finals.
Yeah.
That the first half of the season had Dwayne Wade with cornrows. This motherfucker had Isaiah Thomas. They had a
Derrick Rose.
It just wasn't cutting it. They wasn't looking good, man.
No, they literally got a whole new team, and he had to teach a whole new team how to win.
Second half, yep.
Because that's when we got Jordan Clarkson and fucking Jay Crowder and all them.
And Lance, what's his name? Larry Nash's son.
Yeah, Larry Nash Jr. We got Rodney Hood. We got a whole new team. We got rid of Jay Crowder. We got rid of Dwayne Wade. We got rid of Derrick Rose.
Yeah, Rodney Hood was doing more than what Dwayne Wade and Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. Because I remember once we made that trade. Remember when we made the trade? The first game we had was against y'all, and we ended up beating y'all.
Yeah. And I thought that was a good pick because I've been watching Rodney Hood dropping 18-foot season all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was that game where Kyrie Irving missed that buzzer beater at the end of the game when LeBron stepped out on him when he shot that corner 3. I'll never forget that game.
Yep.
Hey, you watching that? You watching this next game?
Dude. You said what?
You watching this Clippers game?
7-10. Yeah. Wow, why you want the Clippers to lose, man? Come on, man. I'm trying to see Lakers Clippers in the Western
Conference. That's why I want them to win. Don't nobody want to see those fucking Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. Hey, man, LeBron got to take that team past Houston. And Houston, hey, man, what you think about that series, dog?
That series is hard as fuck, man.
Had 0 points in the fourth quarter, game 1. He did.
He might do. Yeah, he gave him that work right yesterday. And they do. Yeah. Hey, let's see, man. Let's see. Yeah. And they smoked him game one, the Rockets. Westbrook, Harden, and Gordon did what the fuck they supposed to do in game one. They did what they supposed to do. You got drop. Harden got dropped over 30. Westbrook got to drop over 25. And dude, if he gets 20, that's good. I'm average 20. And that's what they did. Yeah. Rondo is picking his pockets.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you got to. You can't watch. You got to get up in them. Yeah. That's how Kyrie be catching fellas. He be catching them with the handles. They watching. Kyrie don't yank fellas like Kemba. Kemba has you leaning. He breaks ankles. Kyrie got the fancy dribble, bah, 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 and then he's gone, and his finishing around the basket is oohs and ahs. Yeah. Yeah. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, he was okay yesterday. With the Clippers, I want to see that because Kawhi for his career has LeBron's number. That's a fact. From the time Kawhi entered the league, he's had his number. He's had the overall battles. He's been winning. That's his rival now. Kawhi and LeBron. That's what I want to see. He's the best player this whole playoff has been Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, and they don't look at that. Hey, Kyle, what about Paul George, man? What you think about him? That's a basket. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was lunching in the first series, man. What the fuck? You got 9 points, 11 points, and 14 the first 3 games. You talk about you in a bad place. In game 4, you won. You're not in a bad place no more. You had a good game. Come on, Charles Barkley said, man, I hear that. Yeah, it's a bad place, my ass. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about, man. I'm worried about that, man. Paul George hasn't gotten out the first round of the playoffs since like 2013, 2014. Yeah, and even Westbrook, since he parted ways with KD, they ain't never gotten out the first round. Every year. I like Westbrook too, but he's launching. I like Westbrook. Hey, look, the first half of the season, he averaged like 20 points. I'm like, what the fuck? Second half of the season, he upped his average to 27. That means he's doing a whole lot of 30-point games, 40-point games. They go from 21 to 27 in 2 to 3 months. You put in a lot of work, and I like that Westbrook. I just don't like when he be turning the walk over and just he do like a John Wall. Yeah, he's better than John Wall. Yeah. When they would go, okay, Harden was like, man. Harden was a 6th man. Yeah, it was like, all right, little young man, like, here you go. But we won this shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. And now Harden's on shooting. They was just work together. Yeah. Yeah, man, that first game impressed me. I liked how they played together. LeBron dunked all on Westbrook. He blocked his motherfucking shot, took that shit off the glass. But that didn't stop Westbrook. He had a good game in the first game. LeBron dunked all over him, man. Okay. Okay.
Hey, B. Marsh, I'll be back, dog. I'm about to go get some food.
All right, dogs, I'm here, man. Tell EJ wake your ass up, man.
All right.
I'm here 2 years.
Oh, EJ, you woke?
I ain't going nowhere.
Where the fuck you been, man? You crashed on us, man. You slept after my Celtics smashed the Raptors. You was talking shit the whole first half.
Yeah, I know. You know.
Man.
Now, what's the score then? They lost? They lost? Too much.
I was saying that they probably gonna get DeRozan, man. I think DeRozan's a good player, man. No, he definitely ain't okay, dude. Now I'm talking about the Lakers will get DeRozan next season. Well, what you were saying? Oh, Houston.